Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Kenshi the Sith Reborn. We're back once again with our Lord Beep, Lord Darth Beepus. We're here, we're doing stuff, things are happening. What's going on, everybody? I have come once again to torture hero with beep beeping and beeper beep 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 beeping beep beeper beeps beep type sentences, and to let my cat eat his face. Hey, Artemis, how you doing? Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Oh, hello, Gloom. Thank you. I appreciate it. Look at that, jumping right in with that. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Mad Lads Guild, my friend. Do remember that if you are a member of the Mad Lads Guild, you can get access to the exclusive members-only Discord. Make sure that your Discord is linked to your YouTube, otherwise it'll cause issues. But yeah, woo lad, there we are, happening. So last we left off, we had just recruited two guys to replace our old gunners. Thankfully, they are now out of jail, and our turrets are no longer shooting them, which is awesome. So we're there with that, and we're gonna get started on producing gear. We gotta work on that. Who is Ken and what is the she? That is a good question. That is a solid question. That is a solid question. The question we're all asking, really. Who is Ken and what is the she? Oh, Ray lost an arm. I think I forgot that Ray lost an arm. Oh, Jerquin, Ray, Python, and Kang all lost an arm. So, yeah, so we need to get, like, a lot of left arms. It's weird that it's all left arms. It's weird that they all lost left arms. Right? Or not right. All left, I suppose. All left. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. A lot of righties happening right now. A lot of righties happening right now. The she is a faction in Fallout 2. Connection, perchance? Possibly. I liked the she actually in Fallout. I thought they were interesting. I thought the whole like motif of them was interesting. I guess the Hybers are just considered another alien race. Actually, in Project Cthulhu, the Hybers are considered to be the natives of Cthulhu. The Hybers are considered to be the natives in Project Cthulhu, which I think is pretty neat. Throw some of this extra crap into here. Shed some of this extra gear that we're hanging on to right now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, we killed a Hyber caravan last night and looted a bunch of good stuff from them. Totally forgot about that. Can't put the backpack in the container. That's fine. Beep, do we have anything in here? We have lots of weapons, however. Lots of weapons. Lots of one-handed lightsabers. I'm just trying to clear out some of my inventory. We got a lot of inventory space right now. And, I mean, like a lot of crap in our inventories right now. And I'd like to free some of that up. Fantastic. Fantastic. Do other drugs canonically exist, or is it just hashish? Like in Kenshi? I think I think blood rum is considered a type of drug. I don't remember specifically why that is, but I think there's something up with blood rum if I had to guess correctly, but crazy how common lightsabers are. Those are rare in canon. I mean, it's not necessarily that they're common here. Beep specifically hunts down Jedi, so like part of it is because of that. Part of it's because of that. All right, now we need to see who we have on tap. Who's working stuff right now? We blocked off this wall here, so they're not coming through here anymore. So now if they want to attack, they have to go around here. So we only really have to guard the front sides, which is good. General Breepus. Breep Vivus. I don't know if I could actually pronounce that. I don't know if I could pronounce Brevivis. No. Nope, can't be done. Can't be done. Cannot be done. All right, we need to figure out who we have to replace. So we have a droid there. Is everybody working right now? Yeah. Okay, so commando droid. You. We'll put you on you. You right there. I need to see who's doing what, so I can get a gauge of what areas need more workers. I think we need somebody else on stone, question mark. And then who do we have? You're on plate factory. So we have 3 people on plates, which is good. It looks like we have one person on building materials, but that's not the end of the world. We're pretty much done with building materials. We're going to build up a surplus of them, but we don't need a ton. We have 2 people in iron output, which is fine. That's exactly the amount that we need. All right, cool. So then we can get some of you guys on things like crafting. We need fabrics. Droids are skeletons, Cthulhu, right? Yes. Yes. Yes, they are. We don't have any battle armor like recipes yet, but that's fine. We can build carbines now. Like we can build weapons now, which is good. And we can build clothes. Yeah, clothes crafting, all of that stuff is there as well. We're building training sabers because we need... Did they change the big factions at all? Absolutely, they changed the big factions at all. So what is it? It's pretty much the Shek are still the Shek, but the Shek are allied with the Galactic Republic. I haven't seen the Western Hive yet, so I don't know what's up with them. I'm pretty sure they're still just the Western Hive because they're the natives. And then the United Cities and the Holy Nation have been entirely converted into the Empire, and then various sub-settlements and stuff are allied with the Galactic Republic and the clone troopers and whatnot. If you use the if you use the Clone Wars conversion like I'm doing. Should you try Cthulhu? I think you should. It's super easy. All you got to do is go to the description in the video on the live. If you're on YouTube, go to the description of the live. Click on the collection. Click download. Click subscribe to all. Good to go. And then also download Kenshi if you're not already using it. But that's it. All you got to do. And change your load order to match mine because mine's much more stable than what it will probably end up giving you by default. Please tell me they converted the behemoths to the to walkers. There's there's ATSTs, and stuff like that, and then, what is it? They changed. I thought your head was wider from your channel profile picture. That's funny. They changed. What is it? They added Rancors and shit. I have Rancors. I have pet Rancors. Got me some Rancors. I got 2 of them. I got 2 of them. I got Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday. Got me some pet Rancors, and they got a bunch of new building stuff like this. Like this is our little chateau. Hero, are you in your head or is your head in your hero? The question. That's the question, isn't it? That's the big question. Where does the hero lie? Is it in his head? Or is it behind his eye? That's stupid. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore me. Why are you crying? Oh, you're missing a leg. You're missing a leg completely. And you're missing... Oh my god, dude. We're missing so much stuff. Okay, well, a droid that doesn't have a leg is kind of useless to me. How many people do we have in a plate factory? No, I have no interest in a droid that can't use a leg. Alright, we're going to get rid of this droid. Where are you? You are... Your number is 6. Got it. Droids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have no use for a droid that can't use its legs. Cripple the droid. Excuse me, cripple the droid. Who's attacking us? We're being attacked, but by who? That's the question. Oh, scrawny cannibals. A lot of scrawny cannibals. That's fine. A lot of scrawny cannibals. Take them down! You and you don't need to... You don't need to probably be passive. You're fine. Same with you. Got it. Darth Beep is the strongest. Yes. Yes. Kill them all. Goodbye. I'm gonna leave to watch some Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Good luck your future battles against the Pointer. Oh, I don't even bother dealing with Pointer anymore. He's allowed to do what he wants to do. You know, is whatever. I don't bother fighting with him. But thank you. Execute order beep. Low-key a creature. I just go along the path of least resistance. Pretty much. That's kind of my thing too. I agree. There's no point, you know. But you have a good night. Enjoy Edge Runners. I thank you for stopping in. Thank you much. Why did the Jawas hate me? I can't imagine what I've done to the Jawas. But apparently the Jawas don't like me. I also like that the Jawas are literally just scaled down. They're just scaled down Scorchlanders with yellow eyes. That's super funny. They just made them super tiny Scorchlanders. Have a good night. Thank you. Yeah, they just made them scaled down Scorchlanders. The Jawas hate your narrowhead. That's what it is. That's what it is. They hate my they hate my narrowhead. That's what it is. I'm gonna actually leave now. Have a good night again. Was watching Andor earlier today. Wish there were good Star Wars mods for games. Had no idea this was a thing. Yeah, it's incredible. This is honestly one of my favorite mod packs that I've seen in recent years. It's incredible, and not only is it really good, like in general, but also the mod author has committed to. I did shoot their Sandcrawler that one time. You're right. I did do that. I did do that. The mod author is also committed to what is it? Porting this over to Kenshi 2 when it comes out. So, you know, and when Kenshi 2 comes out, it's going to be on Unreal 5, so it's going to have a much better engine that's built for this kind of thing. It's going to have bloom. It's going to have proper effects, better, like just everything's going to be better. Blasters are not just going to be reworked crossbows. Visual effects are going to be gooder. Gooder? That's not a fucking word. What am I talking about? Are going to be better. Gooder? I've never said gooder in my entire life. I don't know why I just said that. I've literally never said the word, the faux word gooder. Okay. Does this mod have the gonk droids? This mod should have gonk droids. It does. It does. It does, in fact, have the gonk droids. Already trained to. Oh, yeah. Well, there's a lot of cannibal action happening this evening. Oh, shit. Jawa's got mauled by cannibals. Is there any news on Kenshi 2? It feels like there's been nothing. No official news on Kenshi 2 right now. Oh, shit, dude. Can I recruit a Jawa? Because I kind of want to recruit and train a Sith Jawa. Can I do that? Let's go save a Jawa, guys. We're going to save a Jawa. Pick you up. Run off with you. I'm going to try and get a Sith Jawa. Hero, you need to take a nap. Nah. Nah. My God. Make a Jawa, a gunner, and a Sith. Indeed. Indeed. I don't know. The idea of having a Sith Jawa sounds really funny to me. Jesus Christ, man. Those Rancors are fucking loud. I did some tweaking last night, too. Things should be a bit more stable now. Things should run a little bit more stable now. Thankfully. Shouldn't have those issues that we did last night. Last night was a pain in the ass. Yeah, what a fight, my God. Even with half of our force having one arm, we just ripped right through them. All right, Jawas. Can we talk to the Jawas? Let's go find out. I'm gonna take your gun. That's mine now. In an ideal world, I can talk to Jawas. Are lightsabers only melee now? I'd assume they all use hold on. Are lightsabers the only melee now? I'd assume all just use blasters. No, there's no. There's vibro knives. There's smaller knives. There's vibro swords. There's stun batons and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of different types of melee now. There's knives like shivs and shit. Like the cannibals use I think like stone knives or something. What is it? Yeah, they use stone knife. There's a lot of different melee weapons, not just lightsabers. Most people do use most people do rely on blasters, but there are other ones. Take a cannibal and make them a gunner. That's an interesting idea. Let's find one that I haven't absolutely massacred. You're not in terrible shape. Pick this man up. Take his tiny knife. Gotta take that. I like that now we're just experimenting with getting ridiculous characters as gunners and stuff instead of, like we're just trying to find the most ridiculous characters to turn into gunners. Funny. Beep, get out here and do first aid on this cannibal. Hell yeah. Make him short and stubby and call him Stubbs. Can do. Can do. Can do. I do need to get a couple of people to man these turrets out front, and I think I'd prefer for these to be manned by people, not just droids. Actually, you know, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these guys off of these turrets, and I'm going to put them on the front ones here. I'd rather have these turrets inside be manned by some of our gunner, like some of our actual units in the event of emergency. In the event of an emergency, I'd rather have them manned by actual people. Who are they shooting? Who are we fighting right now? Oh, we're just shooting, like, yeah, okay. I see. My Jawa sniper keeps getting shot in the head because it's the only part they can hit. That's so funny. Maybe that's why they died so quickly, because I thought it was weird that the Jawas died to these cannibals. Like, they're just cannibals, you know? They're not that fucking strong. I thought it was weird. That would explain it. They just take massive damage to the head. That's so funny. That's so funny. Just killing the animals. Yeah, had to be done. Had to be done. Had to be done. We got to make sure they're all gone, right? Oh man, I'm finally at that stage. It's been 2 days. I say finally like it's been a week, but I'm at that stage now where I can actually like put my leg up onto my chair because I like to sit with like my left leg under my right leg. But I couldn't do that the last couple of days because I have my beat tattoo, and so I wasn't able to do it, and now I finally can, and God, it's awesome. So much more comfortable. So much more comfortable. So much better. Alright, all of you guys can return. Do I have it set so they sit when they're not doing things? Sit when idle. Yeah, they should go sit. Are they all sitting? Is that why? Yeah, okay, so there's only a couple of spots to sit. I need to make more spots to sit. Oh, damn, dude, Beep looks like a badass. Look at him. Just sitting there with his arms crossed. He looks pissed. It's awesome. Fantastic. I need to get the recipe for a throne at some point. I gotta get a few more things too. We gotta get working on stuff. We gotta get working on stuff. All right. Beds is one of them for sure. We need beds. That's definitely one of them. Fabric manufacturing. Gonna need that for sure. For the sake of building stuff, we need fabric. We need fabric. Now production's all being done in here. What do we have in here? Fabric. We need fabric for you. Ammunition bench. That's the whole thing. Just fabric for you. Steel bars and blaster parts, which no. Me figuring out where like all of this stuff comes from is gonna be a whole thing. Okay, battle armor segment more. Oh yeah, fabric is gonna be crazy important. Like the stream, only 4 and have 14 of 4 of 14 have Darth Beepus demands it. Yeah, I appreciate it if you guys like the stream. Would be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I need to get jobs for some of these droids that are not doing anything right now. That's what I need to do. I think for right now, I'll stick them on the turrets, but eventually they're going to end up getting something else. Right now, they're going to get stuck on the turrets, though. Oh, you know what it is, actually? I need to build turrets in these buildings. That's what I need to do. Yeah, I need to build turrets out here, too. Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, we'll put some more turrets out here. Good way to continue defending the base. A 2. And what is he? He's right on the edge of that. All right. Actually, you know, we'll just line it straight up with the support pylons there. Good. It's good. It's all good. And then there's also this one over here. Gonna have to get some defense set up on this. Same deal. We're just gonna line it up with the defense pylon. And then eventually, after we're done getting this little bit set up, we're going to leave the base for a little while. We're going to have a couple of our guys go out on a training expedition. On some training expeditions. Not just training, but also, like, we're getting some stuff. We have to get some stuff. I think I'm going to take Beep and a couple of the apprentices. A couple of the dark, the Sith assassins. Allow me to cover this area over here. Nice. Eventually, we'll upgrade those to E-Web turrets, too. Those things are fucking cannons, but for right now, those will do. For right now, those will do. Okay, so then since you guys are in the gunnery corps right now, we're going to put you down here on gunners. Nice. Nice. Beep, can we talk to this Jawa? I don't think I can turn this Jawa. I think he might be outside the range of what I can do. And then those two are in recovery comas. Yeah, because the Jawas are actually added by a different mod that I have on, and I think the changing of their race means that I'm not able to do it anymore. I think you could recruit the nomads normally, but now that they're Jawas, I don't think I can. I think it conflicts with some of my other mods. Okay, so they're on recovery, so I'm not gonna be able to do much from that, but that's fine. Who are you people shooting? I swear to God, I have no idea who they're aiming at half the time. Oh, you guys are actively shooting. Who are you shooting? Is there a body moving somewhere? Shooting over this way. Someone crawling away? Is there a caterpillar somewhere just inching away? I don't see him. No, I'm pretty sure there's not. Unless it's maybe the bone dog was eating somebody or the skin. Oh, maybe it was the skin spider. I have no idea. I have no idea. They were shooting at somebody. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. All right. Beep. I'm gonna make a new squad. Add squad. Travels. No. I need a good squad for it. I need a good name for Beep's travel squad. What do I refer to them? Make the cannibal wear ridiculous armor, still on theme but funny. Oh yeah, what you gotta do is you gotta put the scrawny, little scrawny cannibal with gamer back. You gotta throw him in the heaviest Mandalorian or clone trooper armor you can. It'd be hilarious. The front turrets look goofy. They're fine. They're fine. They're currently turned backwards right now, but I have them here because that added defense will, it's just another layer of defense is all. And then we've got those over there. Did you make your base, or is it majorly prefabbed? Oh, no, I made the base. This whole thing is put together by me. I made the whole thing, so it's all put together by me. No prefab. All of these are individual buildings that I mushed together using the Shift F12 after I built it. So, no, yeah, all by me. No prefab. No prefabrication. Not today. Fellowship of the Beeps. I like Fellowship. I'm just gonna do the Fellowship. The Fellowship. Fantastic. All right, so Beep. We're gonna have you jump in. Oh, come on, you bastard. There we go. I'm gonna take Araru because you need training. Brax because you need some training for sure. And then I think I'm gonna leave Tip-Bob here with Riku. I think Kang and Tip-Bob are Darth Riku's responsibility. And then am I gonna take any gunnery units? No, I think I'm just gonna take. Actually, no. I'm gonna take Tip-Bob. Kang can stay here because he doesn't have an arm. He's kind of useless to me right now. All right. 3 of you guys head out. Riku will be the sole Sith here, and that should be fine. I don't see an issue with that. Should be fine. Should be fine. He says before disaster every single episode. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm actually really proud of how this base turned out. I think it looks really, really good. Like it's you know, a compact castle. I didn't want to make it like a full like settlement where like a ton of people live because it's not, right? The idea is that it's Beep's like Sith Academy. So it's not heavily populated. It's not filled with a lot of people. It's where Beep trains his you know, trains young Sith, trains his Sith assassins. And in addition to that, it's got, you know, it's armored guards and stuff, but those are there for defensive purposes. But it's not meant to be like a full outpost, a city. It's meant to be like Beep's home. You know, it's his castle. It's his equivalent of Vader's castle. This chat is what we call ominous foreshadowing. Yeah, literally every time. The number of times that I've said it and the number of times it's gone wrong, and I just keep doing it. It's almost like I don't learn. It's almost like I don't learn. And yeah, here we are. Yeah, Brax needs some serious training. My dude is he's not up to par yet. He is not up to par yet. That's okay. We're gonna get him up to par. We're gonna get him there. Now where are we gonna go? That's the question. Where are we gonna go? Lone Shack. I mean, we should probably head south. I think the initial plan was I was going to start heading towards yeah. Have you hit Black Suns yet? I have not. We walked in there once with just Beep in the Black Sun base, but I like we went in there and saw it, but we haven't actually done anything there yet. I'm wondering, do you think that 4 Sith is enough to go after Darth Maul and Savage Opress? Because I really, really want to recruit them, but I want to make sure we're bringing enough forces. Obviously, they have Death Watch with them, but do you think the 4 of them would be enough? Four Sith users. 4 Sith Force users, or should I bring some gunnery units with me as well? Because if I have to bring some gunners, I can bring some gunners, but I'm kind of in the thought process of potentially bringing just the 4 of them. Good training exercise, recruitment. Good recruitment. Plus, I got to figure out where Asajj Ventress is at, too, because she's in this as well. I think she might be in the Fog Islands, but I'm not sure. I also heard that she randomly spawns. A lot of things to consider. A lot of things to consider. A lot to consider. A true Sith would trust their rage and malice to win the day regardless. You're right. You're totally correct. You're totally correct. Beep agrees. Beep agrees. All right. All the 4 of you head off. We're going in. We'll do some training on the way, and we'll make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. We're off to fight Death Watch and recruit some new Sith. We're gonna get Darth Maul and Savage Opress out of this. Bring the gunners, indeed. Maybe we should just bring the whole kit and caboodle. Bring everybody. Bring them all. Maybe we should just bring them all. And we can leave the workers inside because everything's all droids. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do that. Let's just bring everybody. We're gonna bring everybody. We're gonna leave the gunners on, and we're gonna bring everybody down to go get them. I'd rather be safe than sorry, and I think that'll work out better anyway. We're gonna bring everybody, and in doing so, we can actually take all of the workers, and we can bring them back inside the base, take them off their job. We can just close up the doors. Just close up the doors. Yeah. Hell yeah. Come on. All of you. All right. All of you guys get over here. Let's go. Perfect. Yeah, so we're going to go down and we're going to go deal with Death Watch. We're going to close this, lock it up, make it not open to the public. And cool. Now we're totally on lockdown. So Beep left, and we don't have to worry about food or anything because they're all droids here. So now even if the base gets attacked, our gunners will just start doing what they do. You know, the gunners be a gunning. And we'll go from there. We will be a little bit slower in this journey now that we have everybody, but that's okay. But we need to make some gains. Plus, we need to get some arms for our guys. We're running low on the arm department. That's not good. That's not good. It's never good when you start running low on the arm department. So we're gonna head down towards the burning forest, where Darth Maul and Savage Opress are, and the end goal is to recruit them. If we have to kill them, like if by chance it won't let us recruit them, then we'll go from there. But the ideal situation here is that we recruit them. That is the ideal scenario here. Nice slow trek. You need better guns for the newest too. I mean, I do need better guns for the newest too. That is correct. However, it's made up for by the fact that their actual stats are really good. I think they have like 90 in their range weapon skills. So, yo, anyone caught the Igor fan animation? Oh yeah, by Asian Fanboy, my dude's made a handful of Kenshi animations. If you want to check him out, he's made a bunch of them. Pedastrophia, who I do the podcast with. My fellow host on the podcast, Pedastropia, has actually been a voice in several of them. He did the voice of Catlon in Asian Fanboy's Catlon animation, and he also did the voice of several of the bandits in not the Igor one, but the one that he did before that. I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, Pato's been the voice in a couple of them. Steal good guns in their beasts. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be solid. Gonna be solid. We're gonna get some solid guns for our guys here, for our boys. I didn't think Fanboy could get any better, but the Igor animation dropped and he stepped up his game considerably. It's funny, so when I watched it, the first thing that popped in my head was, holy shit, he's really getting good at this. You can see the progression of skill in his animation style. I mean, he's getting so good. So good. Pato's the Manhunter's voice. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Manhunters. Couldn't remember the name of it. Yeah, he's the Manhunter's voice. You can see him getting more confident through the progression of the vids. Yeah. He watches the pod. He's friends with Pato, and him and I have talked through each other a few times, like through Pato and stuff. He's a really good guy. Really, really good guy. So we're, yeah, really, really cool guy. Although he is, taking a break. Sorry, guys. I have really bad acid reflux right now. My chest is killing me from it. He is taking a break from Kenshi animations after this Igor one. He's moving on to Fallout 4, like Fallout animations for a while. Not Fallout 4, but Fallout animations for a while, because he feels like he's doing a little bit too much Kenshi stuff. He doesn't want to, like typecast himself and get locked into a specific niche. Which I understand. Obviously, his niche is animation, but he doesn't want to just be the Kenshi animation guy. So, but even Lo-Fi watches his stuff. Yeah, Lo-Fi keeps an eye on his stuff as well. Lo-Fi watches my stuff too. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. People know they might be in here right now. Who knows? His Fallout ENSMG video is hilarious. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think the next one he's doing is the Luck video. I think he's doing Fallout 4 Luck or Fallout New Vegas Luck. I think he's doing one of those. Yeah, I think Luck is his next video. He did a vote for it, and I think most people voted for Luck is what it was. So that's the dealio with that. Yeah, the trip here down to see Savage is going to be, to see Savage Mall is going to be slow. I'm glad that we're set up in such a way where we can completely leave the base like this, though, and not have to worry about people dying from starvation or anything back at the base, because that's one of the biggest reasons that I don't like leaving the base too much once it's set up, is starvation becomes a problem until, like, your farms and stuff are set up. But because we're using all droids in the base for defense and for labor and all that stuff, like, we can just have the laborers go inside, lock the base up, close everything down, and then good to go. It's actually way more convenient than I think I initially would have expected it to be. We can just leave and that's that, we can just leave and that's that. No, our gunners here should be okay. We need to, yeah, okay, so like that separatist holdout assault, we're not even going to have to touch it. They're going to come to the base. Our gunners are just going to start laying them out or unloading on them, and that's that. I left for 5 seconds and no one died. I'm proud of you, Hero. Listen, People dying on my playthroughs, it has little to do with me, at least in the Cthulhu playthrough, has little to do with me and more to do with Cthulhu being really hard. I don't... Stop being mean to me. Oh, man, it's funny. It's a start. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, man, Cthulhu's just unforgiving. It's just an unforgiving fucking mod, like mod pack. It's just really, really tough. Really, really tough. Yeah, almost every death has been, oh shit, he's dead, instead of, oh, I fucked up, he's gonna die. Yeah, like the people die so quickly. It's never like, oh, I made a bad move, people are bleeding out. Like, it does happen sometimes, but like, it always comes out of nowhere. It's Agnew gets one shot. It's 50 Jedi come out of one building like a fucking proverbial clown car. It's bad. It's bad. You're right. I'm sorry, Hero. Forgive me. All is forgiven. All is forgiven, Artemis. All is forgiven. I mean, practically anyone can limb you at 180 yards. Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. It is a very, very tough, tough mod pack. That's for sure. That's for sure. We're on the way to the burning forest, yeah. Honestly, since we're going to the burning forest, we might as well also make a pit stop down at the the Jedi, the Sith village again, and grab some of those mats, some of those meditation mats. The dwarves playthrough, the incident was caused by being overconfident. In this, it's just let's fight this. Oh no, Agnew, literally. Lore question for you: what's up with the Fog Tower Island? Like, why are they out there? I, in full transparency, have no fucking idea. No idea. I have not the slightest idea. I'm sure there's an explanation, and there could be an in-lore explanation, but it could also be one of those situations where, because there are some things that like are in the game because Chris, when Chris was making the game by himself, like a lot of the writing and stuff for Kenshi happened after the fact, right? Like the game was put together with a combination of custom-made and used assets, and a lot of the stuff was thrown together, and then the lore was put together afterwards to fit the way that the game was designed and made. And that's why, like, during the early development, like, the map was released in stages because A, they were making the map, but also they were like creating and doing the writing for the game during that time. So like a lot of the writing and stuff was done afterwards. And so there's some areas like the Fog Tower, like there's what is it, that one tower where you walk in and there's just a shit ton of blood spiders. I think the one on Cheater's Run or something like that. Like, there's a lot of areas like that where they were seemingly designed just as like a haha, fucking Simpsons meme, ha ha, just kind of like a get fucked. And I kind of think that's where like some of those were designed to be. I don't know what the in-lore explanation would be, but like I know that some of them are probably just like a haha get fucked kind of thing. Because like that's kind of what Kenshi is. Kenshi's kind of a haha get fucked kind of game. in the best way. But yeah, that's kind of always been the way that I've taken that. I'm sure we could come up with some kind of lore explanation based on the things that we know and the theories that we've postulated about the lore and all that stuff. I'm sure that we could come up with something compelling or convincing, but as of right now, I don't have anything. Not for that, anyway. Not for that, anyway. Oh, Jesus. Excuse me. Who are you? Oh, battled swamp droid. Okay, all right. We apparently have a couple of swamp droids following us. Good to know. Good to know. I think there's like 3 of them following us. Yeah. They B1s. Yeah, just a bunch of, what is it? We have 3 B1 swamp droids following us. That's funny. Never understood why the Armor King's shop was in a different ravine. Even if it was different hundreds of years ago, it'd still be flooding in a flooding-prone ravine. So I think the idea is that it was originally up on this town, like these ruins here, right? Was the town of Catch. And over the course of 1,000 years, I don't think this entire ravine was made over the last 1,000 years, but I think that parts of this town right here fell off into the water, like through landslides. So I think that the Armor King's shop used to be up here in the World's End Mountains, in this town, well above the flooded area. And then over the course of the last 1,000 years, the terrain, this town started to progressively fall off into the ravine, due to natural tectonic shifts, due to rain, erosion, whatever it is, and eventually it just fell off. So it's not like he built it in the ravine. He built it up in the mountains, and then the mountains, fell down over the course of 1,000-ish years. So, parts of the mountain have fallen off due to landslides and rock slides and stuff. So that's all that is. And that town will likely be there, and I mean it will be there and active during Kenshi too. We'll get to see what Ketch looked like when it was still a functional town, and some of that erosion and separation and tectonic plate movement hadn't occurred yet. I do think some people say that Wend was carved out. I don't actually necessarily believe that. I think that this movement happened over the course of thousands of years. And I think that if I had to guess, during the Second Empire, Wend already existed. Maybe not in the full way that it does now, like maybe not quite as wide, but I do think Wend existed because in order for this town to be, there's a town right here, and then things fall. Obviously, that kind of implies that maybe like Ketch was built on a tectonic plate. The problem is that we also know the Floodlands was flooded, and we know that the flooding came from the south up because of the way of like mineral distributions and stuff throughout the course of movement. Down here is more fertile, heavy minerals, very fertile, very lush. You move up through here, more minerals start to settle and become, this area is less lush, less fertile than say down here, but it's still pretty fertile. And then you get up here, and this was the floodlands because it flooded. It was an area where there was no outlet. It was stagnant. It was still. It was flooded. And the only way for that water to have gotten through there is if it went up through Wend. So Wend must have existed during the Second Empire. Ketch, again, was probably right here, what these ruins are. These ruins were probably the booming Second Empire town of Ketch. And then over the course of 1,000 years, sections of this area here started to fall off due to erosion, due to landslides, tectonic plate movement, whatever it is, and eventually the Armor King's shop, fell into Wend. But it used to be up here. It used to be right here, in this area here. So, oh yeah, fair enough. That's some pretty impressive construction to stay in one piece after collapsing down a cliff. I mean, yeah. Hero, can I talk to Beep as the voice is in his head once again? Always. Welcome back, Satyr. Welcome back. Welcome back. Who do we have here? These are Kyoba thugs. All right, here's what we're going to do. These are very weak thugs. I'm going to have our trainees here run up and deal with them. I want them to be the ones to fight them. I think the Armor King shop survived because he armored it with his awesome, amazing top-notch armor. I mean, obviously, that's the answer. It's the only one that makes sense. I like that Kang can still use a lightsaber even though he's only got one arm. Honestly, kudos to him for still trying. Kudos to him for still trying. All right, so these, I mean, these guys need work, man. They should have absolutely ripped through this because they need to get their double-bladed lightsaber skill up. They should be ripping through these guys, and they're just not moving quite as effectively as we need them to be. There are one-handed shortened lightsabers in Star Wars lore. That's true. There's the Tonto. There's like Tonto lightsabers. To be used with dual wielding, because realistically dual wielding it shouldn't be done with too long lightsabers. The chance of injury is incredibly high. Granted, you don't have in real life there's not force magic and stuff to keep you there, but they have Tonto ones as well. They also have Tonfas, which I think are really cool. Those are the ones that are like the police batons with the lightsaber coming up the back, and you can flip them around and use them as use the cross guards as shields. Really cool stuff, and they're kind of a mix of a blunt weapon and a lightsaber. I think the Tonfas are really, really cool. Who are you guys? Separatist refugees? Not going to deal with you. Who are you? Those are 104 clone troopers. We do need better guns. Clone troopers might be the way to go. Once I noticed the Armor King's introduction matches the Spider-Man theme song in my brain, it was never the same. Armor King, saving lives with armor ring. That's so funny. That's so funny. I wonder if the saber beam length is proportional to the size of the species it's designed for. I think it has to do with the tuning. I think they tune it specifically. Like I think that you could alter the parameters on the way that like the kyber crystal's focused. I think it's something to do with the hilt. I don't necessarily. I mean, I imagine they do it proportionately to the size of the species, because like if if a Wookiee is using a lightsaber, you'd want it to be much bigger than say when Yoda's lightsaber, which is shorter. Yoda has a shorter lightsaber because he's a smaller dude. So I imagine they tune it. I imagine that their height is partially taken into consideration with like their lightsaber design. Beep, I demand you get boots with the furred green fruit cargo pandas and a beak thing helmet and a skeleton chest as armor shirt and a fluffy jacket on top. That is a wild design. My dude wants Beep to look like Macklemore. God, I have horrible heartburn right now. Truly terrible heartburn right now. Truly terrible. Rex, deal with that bone dog. Rex, I'm pretty sure I told you to deal with that bone dog. Why are you not dealing with that bone dog? Saturday, Sunday, deal with the bone dog. Seriously? My God, kill the bone dog. Kill it now. Ridiculous. I just said what came to mind, and I meant cargo pants. That's good, because you described Macklemore. Since the crystal planet is canonically the same planet as Starkiller Base, I wonder if that means kyber crystals are limited going forward in the timeline. Honestly, one could hope. I like the idea that lightsabers are like a limited commodity. It kind of reminds me of KOTOR in that sense. Like in KOTOR 1, KOTOR 1 and KOTOR 2, like it was like a whole thing becoming like a Jedi and going to get lightsabers. Like they weren't just like around. They weren't just everywhere. Like it was a whole thing. So that'd be cool. I like the idea that lightsabers in general are a bit more of a commodity in Star Wars. What is it? Didn't XR have a lightsaber that could go an extra foot in length mid-battle? I know there's one Sith who used a variable length saber. Yeah, there's a couple that could do it. I think XR Kun was one of them. I think you might be correct on that one. Yeah. I made tea with just hot water and honey for my heartburn. There's no basis medicine for this. It just works for me. Yeah, no, it's what is it? I took I took fucking okay, I had a super spicy dinner was what it was. I had hot honey chicken and like spicy potatoes with paprika and shit like that, like a lot of paprika and stuff like that in them. So I made homemade hot honey chicken, like chicken poppers and stuff. Really, really good. Super good. Problem is it gives me horrible heartburn. So like my chest is just like murdering me right now. I just gotta drink more water. I haven't drank enough water today. That's all. Rebel assault moving towards Darth Beep's fortress. Oh, so that means we're gonna get allied reinforcements too. Okay, there's like a whole fucking thing going on back there. What is happening out there? All right, I'm gonna stop right here for a second. I'm gonna save it in the event that I crash, because sometimes bopping back to the base causes me to crash. But I really want to see what is happening at the base, if I can. Like, in an ideal world, I want to know what's happening at the base right now, because what is it? There's the Galactic Republic is headed towards the base. Allied Separatists are headed towards the base, and then rogue robots are defending the base, are attacking the base right now too. Nice. Nice. I'm glad the stability's seemingly working out. Okay, I need all droids to go ahead and turn attention to... where aren't they coming from? Jawa nomads. Since lightsabers may become scarce, it'll be cool to see a return of the Beskar swords. Indeed. Beskar swords would be really cool. I want to see a Cathar honor sword in live action. I think that'd be fire as hell. Yeah, there's like a whole thing happening right now. Galactic Republic's coming. Okay. Rogue Droid Legion, Galactic Republic, and Rebel Assault. Oh my god, dude, we've got like a whole thing coming. Whole thing coming. This place is about to get crazy. You could also just replace your heart with an AI core. Always works for me. Yeah, that's the answer. That is the answer. I think you're right. I think you're right. Okay, so these are our reinforcements. They brought a fucking 2 ATSTs for reinforcements? Oh, dude, we're stacked. We're stacked. These are on our side. These are our allied reinforcements against the clone troopers that are coming. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm excited to see this fight happen. Like, this is gonna be. Oh, this is gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. All right, so the clone troopers are gonna come from back this way, which is a good thing that we cordoned off this section of the wall. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to open the door here, and I'm gonna have you two actually hop off your job to mount those turrets. And instead, I'm going to have you guys come in here and mount these turrets. Up here. Up here. Fantastic. Fun up there. Cool. Works for me. Closed door. Lock. Same deal. Closed door. Lock. Public. We're not going to make these public, naturally. Close these. Lock. Public. Yeah, just let a lot of these guys in here. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. I'm actually really excited about this raid right now, just because it's gonna be fucking huge. It's gonna be fucking huge. I'm gonna make all these buildings non-public, except for like Beep's main building. That one's fine, but a lot of these buildings need to be non-public. Yeah, the ATSTs, these are terrifying. I want one so bad. I want one so bad. Droidicas, oof. Oof. Okay. Where are they at? There they are. They're a-coming. They're a-coming. It's happening. Do you see them there? Holy shit. Do you see all that? You guys see all that white in the distance there? That is a big legion of clone troopers. But it's fine, though, because we have ATSTs and a shit ton of gunners, so it's going to be fine. I don't see it, honestly. This actually isn't as big as I thought it was. It looked bigger from the distance. It looked bigger from a distance. A lot of clone troopers, but honestly, not that bad. Not that bad. Comparably, when you look at the force that we have with us, too, this is not that bad. Right, so they're a-coming. They're a-coming. So as soon as they get near the base, I'm actually going to I'm going to close the gate. I'm just waiting for them to get a little bit closer. Whoa, okay, yeah, so they're taking out our allies that are in the rear. Ooh, full-on firing squad. Woo! They are going to take friendly fire hits from this. Clone officer. Yeah, this is not a site that I would want to be messing with. Ooh, okay. The campaign has begun. Violence has begun. We're going to get the Sith out of there. I want the Sith out of the base. Get the Sith out of the base. Jesus Christ. Nope, they're going to take the turret. That's fine. All right, close the gates. Close the gate. All right, so it looks like combat is fully begun on the rear here. Interesting. Did not know that they could get through here. I'm going to have to plug this hole. I'm going to have to plug here. Didn't realize that was a thing. On the upside, it's like Battle of Thermopylae now. Get him into a narrow passageway and just gun him down. Jesus Christ. We got B1s holding the line. B1s and B2s holding the line. Beautiful, beautiful. Going around, ATST's coming in. ATST's coming in. ATST starts firing. Absolutely crushing it. Oh, shit. ATST's down. Eesh. All right, boys. Keep firing out. There we go. There we go. Get him in a nice line. Get him in a nice line. Good. It's good. Good. I will if I get a chance. It depends on how this goes at the end. If our reinforcements can take out the vast majority of these guys, then our turret should be able to pick off the remains. Who is this? Who are these? Hold on, what's happening over here? The bounty hunters are fighting the clone troopers? The bounty hunters are fighting the clone troopers. I've never been so happy to see bounty hunters. Fantastic. Alright. Yeah, we're trying to let our allies do most of the work here. I don't want to have our droids get involved if we can avoid it. However, this is starting to look a little down for us. Yeah, allied reinforcements are not looking solid right now. The enemy is yeah, okay, so we do have one Sith that is in our base. And our turrets, I don't believe, have begun to fire. But either way, we'll see how it happens. Funny how Kenshi has no snow. The Project Cthulhu has snow. Oop, ATST's back up, and it's back down. And it's down. It was up, and now it's down. All right, they're holding this line here. They're holding the line. It is a bloody campaign. I don't think that they're going to yeah, I don't think that the allies are going to win this. I don't even know how my guys are going to do. Oof. Give your Sith Force. Hold on. Give your Sith forced march pills. I mean, the gunners are shooting. That's true. That's true. This Sith here, there is a Sith in our base right now that is not on the battlefield. I might open up for half a second to see if I can get him in there. Now let him run out there and engage in glorious combat. But it looks like he's really committed to sitting on that turret. He's really committed to sitting on that turret. Cocaine pills they used in Antarctic expedition around the turn of the century. Outstanding. Outstanding. Oh, I got big news, guys. We became Twitch affiliated today. I found out today that we're now officially Twitch affiliated. We did so in less than 2 weeks of streaming on Twitch, which I think is pretty badass. Yeah. Found out today that we are Twitch affiliated. I thought that was badass. Oh my god. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, thank you. Alright, well we're gonna close that back up. We're gonna close that back up. Beep can run back carrying Riku while his allies delay them. I mean, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Truthfully, I think we'll be okay. A lot of these guys are are getting injured. And I think that like getting to our gate is going to be the finishing factor for them. I think our turrets can take them down. Yeah, so they're coming up now, and now our turrets are firing upon them. Just start blasting. Just start blasting. We might lose these two guys up here. But, I mean, that's really not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I think we'll be okay. As for our droids up here, I mean, we seem to be in decent shape. Yeah, and this ATST, what is he doing? He's just aimless. Fucking useless. Back in useless. Yeah, well, Shadow Droid is definitely he's in rough shape. They're putting up a fight though. I mean, they're giving it everything they got. They're giving it everything they got. But this is the point though. We need to have a we need to have a solid like defense. So this is us testing our defense of the base. Martial arts bonus. What's his martial arts? Let's give that a go. What's his martial arts? Not great. It's not great. It's not great. Give him back the knife. Give him back the knife. I mean, yeah. Jeez. They're giving it all they got. All right, yeah. Shadow Droid's down. He's in bad shape. More doomed than a fish during Lent, indeed. Oh, can they just... Did they destroy one of my buildings? I think they destroyed one of my buildings. What the feck? Why did they do that? What the fuck? This big gap wasn't here. They destroyed... I had a double... I had a little connector there. I had a connector there. There was a connector there. Absolutely ridiculous. It's fine though. There's a Sith in here too. This one clone cadet just is really trying to prove himself. He's really trying to prove himself. It's really funny. Maybe just evacuate? Nah, we don't need to evacuate. All of our main force is already out of the base. Everyone that's here is just our workers and our guards. This Sith Knight's gonna finish him off. I'm not worried about that in the slightest. Yeah, he'll finish the fight. He'll finish this fight. Do you have a repair kit? You do not. Maybe you should. Maybe you should have one. Maybe you should get one. That'd be pretty fucking cool of you if you did that. Pretty fucking cool if you did that. You have a repair kit? You do. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have you come over here. Sith, what are you doing? He's over there blinking instead of doing what he's supposed to be doing, which is killing these fools. Sweet Jesus, man. The level... Weaponized incompetence. Weaponized incompetence. That's what that shit is. You should give that enemy cadet a medal for getting the Sith off the damn turret. Literally. Literally. My guy had one job. It's funny that the science on these guys absolutely sucks. And they both lost their right arm. Dude, our droids lose their arms. Our characters lose their arms so much. My lord. My lord. Alright, by and large, though, this honestly could have gone way worse. We did take a little bit of damage here and there. But by and large, not bad. Not bad at all. His arms are messed up. Do you have a repair kit? You do. Go repair this man here. Unmess up his arms. Has there ever been a moment where there isn't a dozen corpses in front of your base? When I load in. When I load in. There's not a dozen corpses in front of my base when I load in. Usually. Typically. I'm really pissed about this wall segment thing because I think they actually destroyed a part of the wall. I think they actually destroyed a part of the wall. Yeah, there was a little wall segment there. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Crazy. I'm gonna have to build a little like 1v wall segment here. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to move those in manually later. I can't believe that fucking happened. Can't believe that happened. Hogwash. Absolute hogwash. That's what that is. Absolute hogwash. Hang on, can we rewind? We can rewind. Yeah, let me know. I think they destroyed the wall or something happened there because there was a segment of wall there. I'm not sure why, like where that segment of wall went. Are we going to get murdered by river raptors? Is that how this is going to end? There indeed was a connector there. Yeah, I think they destroyed a portion of my wall. The bastards couldn't even try to just break down the gate. They decided to, swamp raptors. I'm sorry. No, these are river raptors. These are river raptors. They're river raptors. Yeah, all of that, and we're gonna end up losing our guys to fucking river raptors. Utter nonsense. That's what that is. Hogwash. Hogwash. Trade with him. Nope. That's not what I wanted. I want you to repair him. Oh my god, go repair him. You, stop whatever it is you're doing. You're not allowed to protect anybody. You can't protect a fucking thing right now. Jesus, I think you dismantled it on accident. Oh, you know what? That would make sense. There was a time when I tried to open the gate, and I may have hit dismantle on accident. So it may be my fault. It may be my fault. It's probably my fault. Fuck me. Damn it! It's fine. These things happen. These things have been known to happen. I have been known to be a fool. Give the Raptors Coca-Cola. That's the answer. That's the answer. The answer is to give the Raptors Coca-Cola. You nailed it. Nailed it. Alright, well, we'll get this shit rebuilt. Counties? Oh, droid traders. Interesting. Interesting. Actually, yes, I do want to speak with you. Come hither. Come hither. Talk to you. Yes, please. What do we got? What do we got? We got R5s. Okay, we're gonna hire some droidicas. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're gonna hire 4 droidica. Oop. Gotta do the rest. That's what we've wanted. This is what we've wanted the whole time. Droidicas. Fantastic. Fantastic. Droidicas for days. Roly-poly, beautiful droidicas. It's what we've always wanted. Name one really. I mean, it's too late now. Okay, I need to actually move these guys out of the workers squad and put them in the gunnery squad. These guys have nothing to do except for defend the base. That is their entire responsibility. That is what they do. Also, all of you guys need to be on, need to be on medic duty. The 2 of you need to go finish building this wall. Please and thank you. We're gonna get these walls built. More combat happening back here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Would be funny is My Town Man was a hiver. Would it be funny if My Town Man was a hiver? Oh, you're talking about Cross? Yeah, Cross. It would be really funny if Cross was a hiver. I'd die. I would die. I mean, Cross is probably a skeleton. I'm not actually gonna save this yet. Like do like a full save, but I am gonna move the position now. I'm not gonna do a save and reload though because I think we'll probably end up crashing if I do that. But it would be really funny if Cross was a hybrid. That'd be really funny. I agree. I agree with you. Hey, Sparky, what's going on? Welcome to the party, Artie. And then I think I gotta lower this down a bit. Yeah. There we go. That'll do. Okay, and then next time I save and reload, it'll It'll be fixed. That annoying little issue that occurred there. Fucking obnoxious. What is the natural lifespan of hybers? I wish we knew. I wish we knew. Unfortunately, we don't. I speculate that that the queens themselves are ageless, and that those queens are the same. The queens are the same queens that, like, founded the these Iraq. Why are we being attacked by bounty hunters now? God. Mow them down. Being attacked by fucking bounty hunters now. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh my god, these guys are so fucking cool. I almost want to bring these. Should I have the droidicas join Beep? Like, go join Beep on the front lines there? Should I have the droidicas go join Beep and the others? Because they could probably get there pretty quick. My beautiful roly-polies. Look at them. Oh my god, they even roll. It's so fucking cool, man. They even roll. Look at them. Ah, it's so cool. It's so cool. If I recall, in a blog post, it was said the queens can reproduce. That blog post is not really technically considered like canon anymore. A lot of those early blog posts have been like retconned. So, for instance, like that blog post was original. That same blog post said that the queens reproduced via eggs, and that they can make new queens, but that was before the introduction of the incubator. So the lore behind the queens and stuff has been rewritten. It's been like a whole thing. So a lot of those blog posts, well, they can be decent sources of potential information for things we don't know. A lot of them have to be taken with a grain of salt because they've been largely retconned since then. Things have changed, character designs have changed, the lore has changed, unfortunately. So a lot of those blog posts are no longer accurate per se. Some of them have been changed. Have them be his personal roly-polies. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, speaking of Beep in the gang, who are they fighting over here? A bone dog. One bone dog. Oh, they wiped out a wolf's nest. That's hilarious. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have the droidicas join Beep and the others. See how quick they can get down here. Have them join Beep, or I beep you, hero. Would be cool if Scratch was the Armor King and he reset to switch to armor. That would be really, really funny. Yeah. Yep. That would be funny. I don't know. I hope that in Kenshi 2 we meet some prominent figures like Cross. I hope that, even though, we don't know if Cross was second or first Empire. He was probably second. The first Empire was kind of a big, like, everything was pretty much reset. Humanity was kind of completely reset from the first Empire. But I do hope that we meet Cross and all that stuff. Like, I think that the prequel is a really cool idea because it gives us the opportunity to see a lot of the characters that we know were around during that time in like a different way, like in a different fashion. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be able to see them in a much different light. Like we'll be we won't meet Stobe. Stobe is most definitely dead during Kenshi 2. Stobe died during the end of the first Empire. Kenshi 2's the tail end of the second Empire. So Stobe will most definitely be dead. However, I hope that we get to see like Agnew when they still had a voice. Right? Like, that's crazy. I think that in itself is a phenomenal thing. I want to see Agnew when Agnew could still talk. I want to see, Catlon when maybe he's a little less insane. I want to see if Tin Fist is. This is a huge one, and I'm gonna mark. We're gonna mark it. Okay, I'm gonna mark it right now. I want to see if Tin Fist was the first skeleton, because I think that the first skeleton was the first Phoenix, right? Because I think that the first Phoenix was a skeleton. I've talked about that at length. I think there's a good enough case to be made for that to be the case. I think that the first Phoenix was a skeleton. Now, if that is the case, saying it here, that's my theory. It's just theory, but that's my theory. Some people have speculated that if the first Phoenix is a skeleton, maybe it's Tin Fist. I think 50-50 on that one, but I do think it would be an interesting idea, and it may, be where his hatred of slavery was born. I think that'd be really cool. But I think the thing that I'm most excited for right now is seeing whether or not the first Phoenix was a skeleton. Gladneil? Oh yeah, go to Gladneil. Agnew is Kenshi 2 Igor equivalent. I mean, Agnew was a member of the Second Empire Police Force, so who knows what position they held in terms of like their positioning. Maybe he doesn't go after the Holy Nation slavers because he blames himself for their disillusionment. So my thought process in on the whole Holy Nation versus Phoenix being a skeleton thing is the idea that like reincarnation is a misunderstanding of the skeleton reset process, right? And so, can you guys fucking do something? Why are we on block? Why are we on block? Why are we on block? No one should be on block. We should be murdering folks, guys, murdering folks. Why are we blocking? No one should be blocking. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? No one should be blocking. I don't recall ever setting you guys to block. That's stupid. Why would I do that? You fucking buffoons. You're just taking shots. Hold, sure, but block? Come on, that's fucking foolish. Absolutely fucking foolish. Hold on. Is block just useless against ranged Sith? Ranged shit? I mean, kind of. So I said Sith because I'm fucking dyslexic. I'm not actually. I just can't read. Is block useless against ranged shit? Kind of. When you're wearing Sith gear, Sith and Jedi gear, they obviously don't have a mechanic where you can deflect blaster fire. They don't have a way to do that. So the way that it deals with it is you'll see on the equipment it says range damage resistance 83 points. It reduces the damage by that much, and if it reduces it to 0, then you obviously take nothing. And so like Sith equipment and like Jedi equipment have really high damage resistance. So the in-game explanation is that they're blocking blaster fire with their lightsaber. The mechanical explanation is they made them able to tank blaster fire. Yeah, the mechanical explanation is they made them able to tank blaster fire. You and you, stop holding. You guys can go do what you want to do. Go eat that guy. Go turn him to putty. These Rancors are still pups too. They're not even that old. Ray's unfucking conscious again. Why is Ray always unconscious? Really becoming a bad habit, my guy. Get it together, Ray. Get it together. I hope Kenshi 2 has actual deflection mechanics. Even if they don't have deflection mechanics in the base, even if they don't have the methodology for deflection mechanics in the base, which personally I think would be really cool. The idea of a character being able to use like a katana and fucking swat an arrow out of the air would be really, really cool. Now, aside from that, though, Unreal 5 will have much better ability for implementation of those kinds of things. So hopefully, we'll be able to see those kinds of things implemented when they move over Project Cthulhu to Unreal 5. So, yep. Leave him alone. He's a special bug. Who are you? Oh, you're a Dark Adept that apparently got fucking non-don. A lot of stuff happening here. You see that guy get up and immediately get fucking shot down? Immediately fall down. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Alright, someone go pick up Ray. We'll have Riku do it because Riku can actually, do it. Asaru actually has a bounty with the Separatists, although I'm not quite sure why. Do you play Rimworld or Foxhole? No, I don't. I like the idea of Rimworld. I don't know. The visual style of the game is just not for me. It's not really not my vibe. Not my vibe. I want to like Rimworld, but I don't think I can get into it visually. Yeah, I don't know if I can get into it. I want to like it. I do, but I just don't know if I can. I don't know if it's something that I can get into. You need to repair yourself. Do you have a repair kit? You do not. You need to go repair him. Please and thank you. I mean, you're not getting worse. You're just... Yeah, okay. Hell yeah. Our boys are down here now. Is Saturday unconscious? Oh shit, Saturday's unconscious. All right, well, we're gonna be carrying them for a little while. That's funny. Who do we want to have carry them? Kang, you've only got one arm. I don't think you can carry him. No, you can't. Okay. Tip Bob, you're up. RimWorld is like Dwarf Fortress. It's one of those things where the graphics are junk, but everything under the hood is top tier. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe that I've gotten for it. You know, I don't know. It's just one of those things where like I wish I could get into it, and I'm sure maybe one day I'll give it a try, and I'll probably end up loving it. But on a superficial glance, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, so I've been hesitant to try it. Small update for my Amazon run. I forgot I was playing with a mod that makes it so hanging out as a lone woman in Holy Nation Cities, a priest will approach her and tell her that you were selected for marriage, and you gain a male character to your squad if you comply with it. I had to murder my way out of bad teeth. No Amazon will ever be told she has no choice in being shackled to a man. Wasn't planning on war with the Holy Nation so early, but here we go. That is how it happens. How it happens. I did see a mod for RimWorld, like a mod collection for RimWorld that I thought was interesting. That turns it into like a fantasy style thing with like magic and shit. I thought that was kind of cool. I'm sure it's something, like I said, I'll end up playing and trying eventually, but it's going to require me to be in a certain type of mood. I think going to require me to be in a certain type of mood. All right, so we're going to go to Bad Teeth. We're going to stop in Bad Teeth, rest up, except for Araru, because Araru's not allowed inside Bad Teeth because Araru has a bounty, and I prefer not to piss off the CIS. RimWorld's modding scene is almost as creative and robust as Kenshi's, if not more. I'm pretty sure it's even more like creative than Kenshi's, just by nature of the fact that RimWorld is much more like moddable. Like RimWorld seems very moddable. So it seems like it's much more moddable comparatively to Kenshi. So I imagine that it's, you know, there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seems way more moddable. So, he's gonna be sick, kicked out of work, and download RimWorld. That's how it happened. That's how Kenshi happened. I fought Kenshi for like 2 years. My buddy John was trying to get me as a member of the modding community for RimWorld. It's a lot more. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. What kind of mods do you make, Seth? What kind of mods do you make? No, my buddy John was trying to get me to play Kenshi for 2 years before I finally buckled down and downloaded it, and now it's my part-time job. Now it's a part-time job, which I think is really funny because I fought against it so hard. I was like, no, I don't know. It doesn't look like it's. I don't know if it's gonna be something I like. I don't know. It kind of looks bland. I don't know. It looks like a weird sandboxy, like procedurally generated mess. I don't know. And now again, it's my part-time job. It's funny how those things happen, how shit works out. Jedi Knight, Clone Wars, Jedi Knight, Clone Wars. I like how the only difference between the Jedi Knights and the Jedi Knight Clone Wars is they give them cloned leggings. That's it. That's the only fucking difference between them. These 41st. It's just 141st and then a bunch of clones. Back in clones, man. Back in clones. Trying to avoid a fight right now. How dare you, hero? I'm sorry. What have I done now? What have I done now? How dare I, fight Kenshi for so long? Because, I mean, you know... Hero over here trying to fight his destiny for 2 years. I know. That's what it was. I was really adamantly against it for a long time. I tried really hard. You will be shunned for the dishonor that you bring to your family. You bring great dishonor to your family, Hiro-san. My main mod that I have now is a weapon and clothing mod. I have others in development. I can send you the textures. Hell yeah. Please do. Would be funny if I made a mod which added Kenshi cybernetics. Actually, I kind of want to. You should do it. Do it up. I know there's mods that add in like the Kenshi races to RimWorld. I'm pretty sure someone told me that there's mods that add them in. So there's that. You know, it seems like an interesting game. I don't know. It seems interesting. Maybe I'll take a look at it. I don't know. You fought Kenshi. That's my reason. Yeah, I did. I fought hard. I fought hard against Kenshi for a long time. I really thought that I wasn't gonna like it. And then I played it, and I didn't. And then I kept playing it, and then I did. I hated Kenshi the first time I played it too. I felt totally justified in it. I was like, ah, fuck, man, this is. I thought it was. I was like, ah, it'll be okay. I'll send it on Discord in like 5 minutes. Cool, 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 cool. I'll take a peek. I'll take a peek. I'll probably take a peek once I'm off stream. I try not to distract myself too much when I'm on stream, but I'll take a look and then I'll shoot you a message back. Many thanks. Many thanks. Yeah, I hated Kenshi when I got it, when I played it the first time. My first playthrough was awful. It wasn't until like 2 days later when I finally was like, okay, I'm starting to dig it now. I'm into it now. I'm into it now. You are the evil Darth Beepus disowns you. Imagine being disowned by Darth Beepus of all people. Of all people. Might send tomorrow. It's like 9:55 p.m. here for me. What time is it for me? Yeah, it's 9:55. I am also on Eastern Standard Time. I am also on the Standard Time. But yes, no, do send over tomorrow. Hello. Something's happening over here. Hold on. Things are happening down here. You have a vague New York, New England accent. That would make sense. I'm from the state of New York. That would make sense. I am, in fact, from New York. Something is happening down there. Are they Trandoshans? Are they filthy Trandoshans? No, I think it's clones. Yeah, it's just clones. Just clones. North Jersey. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hop skipping away. I wonder if this is Obi-Wan's squad. Sometimes Obi-Wan's squad likes to patrol through here. We did throw him in jail one time, but I think he escaped. I wouldn't be shocked if he escaped. Sometimes he escapes. These are darker depths. Not even real Sith. They're Sith pretenders. Sith pretenders. Of course, Obi-Wan escaped. He's Obi-Wan. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He probably busted out. He's Obi-Wan. He's Obi-Wan. He probably busted out. They're tricky little pests. That's what they are. I said beep is inclusive, but Trandos are not allowed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Trandos are not allowed. Trandoshans, not allowed. We are purely anti-Trandoshan on this playthrough. Fuck them. They're not worthy of our... they're not worthy. They are unworthy. Alright, everybody's on black, hold, and passive. Oh, hold on. Always glad to have the crew backing us up. That's weird, because you guys are fucking hostile towards me. Fuck me, man. This is gonna be annoying, isn't it? Alright, hold on. All of you guys stay over there. Beep's gonna run in and get food. The whole point of this is to get food. It's always nice to have the crew backing us up. That's why we're gonna be fucking hostile towards towards the crew. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Totally fine. Bastards. These or these. Good to go. We have 20,000 left. Good. Sell that. Nice to have the crew backing us up as he points a gun at you. Literally. Literally. Fine. I just needed to get food anyway. That was the main point here. I gotta feed my boys. Alright, so now we're gonna head down. We're headed down towards the Burning Forest. I want to deal with Deathwatch. Recruit Savage and Maul. Savage and Maul are the end goal of today's stream. We're either going to kill them or we're going to recruit them. One of those two things is going to happen. But by the end of this day, by the end of this stream, we will have encountered and had some kind of interaction with Savage and Maul. We're either going to kill them or we're going to recruit them. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Fucking Ray is really unconscious. My dude took a serious beating. Furious beating. Meridian Zenith, yeah, you guys are looking good. Yeah, it's a good thing I got food when I did, because we were in bad shape, although I don't know how long that food's going to last us. These buns are 140 each, so it should be fine. Should be fine. So hero, if Beep is a hero, then what are you? That's the question, isn't it? That's the big question, isn't it? A bald man who talks a lot. And for some reason, people enjoy it. And so I've made the decision to attempt to capitalize on that by continuing to do it. That would be my best guess. Oh, Mandalorians indeed. Okay. Go at him. You go get him. Take those fools down. Put them down. Beep. Shoot. Kill him. Come on. There we go. Jesus. Right. Totally not a phony. Asked this earlier, but there was a lot going on. What's your least favorite bit of lore for this game? Is there something that bugs you or that doesn't make sense? Actually, yeah, I made a short about this. This should be coming out like I think either tomorrow or the day after, actually. The fact that iron is the primary metal on Kenshi that is used for building and stuff makes literally no fucking sense. It makes no sense. Iron has a decay rate. Even with being maintained, iron has a decay rate of like 50 to 100 years. Kenshi's timeline is upwards of like between a few thousand to 10,000 years between the first empire and the second. The first empire used iron for almost everything, for a ton of stuff. So like the fact that there's so many structures and they're megalithic structures and stuff are all made of like iron and shit like that. Like you could mine iron from them. We know that iron was something that they were mining and using a ton of because of like all that stuff. Like maybe it's an iron alloy, right? Like maybe it's not like like pure iron or anything like that. But like the fact that there's metal structures from 5, 6, 7, 8, 10,000 years ago makes literally no sense. Even the concrete situation doesn't make any sense. You can't have concrete like you're not going to have concrete that's like 10,000 years old. Like I don't know. A lot of the buildings and stuff and how those things are set up don't make sense for lasting that long. I think that's the only one, because like Kenshi is typically really science based, right? Like people can be like, oh, the devs definitely didn't look at the map and think that far ahead in terms of like making the map, but like there's too many things to be a coincidence. The fact that there's a lot of iron in here and then this place is blue and that lines up with glaying, and then the fact that it's also present in the gut, which is rich with iron. The trees are mineable by iron, and the soil is also blue, and it's also low to the ground, so it's waterlogged, so it makes sense. It's glaying, right? Like Kenshi, the fact that in the crater there's the presence of atomic glass or trinitite, which symbolizes the potential for a nuclear explosion of some kind or an atomic explosion of some kind. Like there's so much science around it, even when you're looking at the map, right? Like you can see areas where the water level has receded at different points. You can see, let me find a good spot where you can see what I'm talking about. Like you can see the different water levels. Like at one point it was here, and then it spent a lot of time here, and then it was here. Like you can see the areas where the water has receded over time. You can see the trail of fertility where it starts super fertile down in the south, moves up through here, is fertile, gets here, less fertile than the swamp, but still fertile, and then you get up here and it's just it's marshy, slushy shit with almost no nutrients, because the nutrients all got deposited as it was flowing up, and by the time it got here it was just stale, stagnant water that was also covered in iron and chemicals and stuff from the factories up there. Sith Reborn, is this a mod? Wow, yes, it is. It is the Star Wars Project Cthulhu mod for Kenshi. Turns everything into a Star Wars game. Full Star Wars conversion. It's badass. I think the guts iron is mostly representative of bog iron. I mean, yeah, but it's still like lines up with the premise of glaying. It still lines up with the glaying thing. It's highly concentrated, waterlogged, iron-rich soil, And the waterlogged is important, right? Because if it's waterlogged, that means the iron gets chemically reduced, which makes it blue. It gets sucked into the soil, and that's why this whole area is blue. And it lines up with the fact that the trees have like adapted to, take in that iron instead of dying the way that like real life fauna does when soil begins to glay. But like the blue-gray soil makes sense for a high concentration of iron. It's glaying, right? And then up in the Cannibal Plains, same thing. It's blue. It's right by an area that was used for heavy productions and for heavy production, heavy chemicals, heavy metals, all that stuff. This is where skeletons were made. It gets filled to the brim during the Second Empire. So this whole place is flooded and the soil begins to soak up into the land here, and that it's waterlogged, very, very water rich, very, very waterlogged. And that's why it's blue. And that's also why the areas where it would eventually run off, like it would continue to absorb, in the surrounding areas, like the Hidden Forest and the Cannibal Plains, have kind of a coppery look to them. Because if you take soil that's rich in iron, it becomes copper colored, right? If you take soil that's rich in iron and waterlog it, it becomes blue or blue-gray, glaying. So as the soil got less waterlogged and the drain off and the runoff occurred, you get this, which is areas of the Hidden Forest and stuff like that that are rich in iron, but not waterlogged, right? Like it all falls through. There's a lot of very clear evidence of science and stuff, and like careful thought and consideration that we're in the areas like up here, right? The Black Desert and the Deadlands and stuff like that. This is all clearly areas of strip mining. This was all strip mining. You can tell by the equipment that was in there, the way that it's run. Like this was all strip mining. They were mining iron and resources, and they were also drilling for oil. They were drilling for oil because a lot of the tankers and stuff that are here, I forgot what they're called. Pato pointed out to me the other day on either on stream or when we were just talking, but the tankers that are here, like those long tube containers, and they're not just the pipelines that are clearly transporting oil, but the tubes are used for refining oil. They're used for refining oil. The Deadlands was mined out for the purposes of refining oil, and all of that stuff. I don't know. Why mine a planet when an asteroid mining would just be better in almost every way? Because maybe they don't have the technology to do that. Maybe they don't have the technology to do that. They have the technology to land and colonize a moon. I don't think they were mining it to send back to a greater colony. I think that this was a separated colony that was meant to expand the reach of humanity out to the stars from wherever the human empire was from, because Chris has said previously that Earth is not a thing in the Kenshi timeline. So wherever the humanity, the humans of the First Empire came from, I don't think this colony was designed for that purpose. I think this colony was designed for the purpose of becoming a self-sufficient colony and terraforming the moon and expanding the reach of humanity out into the stars for whatever reason. It might be the moon of their own homeworld. Maybe they were never interstellar. Possibly. The moon does the planet that Kenshi orbits does look, at least I can't even really realistically say it looks habitable. It looks like it has landmass and water. So who knows? But maybe the greater empire does have the technology to mine comets, but maybe this particular colony doesn't, especially again because Kenshi tends to really lean on that scientific aspect of the scientifically realistic aspect. Yes, there are certain things where it's like this tech was so advanced we can't even begin to understand it, so it goes beyond our comprehension. But even if they had interstellar tech, is it interstellar tech to the point where they've mastered faster than light travel so they can go from point A to point B in no time at all? Or is it interstellar tech in the sense that they're going to send a colony to the moon of Kenshi? Everyone on board that colony is either going to be several generations deep by the time they get there because they live on the ships that arrived, or is it a situation where they're put in stasis for hundreds of years and then they arrive when it's time, they land on the moon and they start colonizing? We just don't know. We just don't know. I think Kenshi has no faster than light at all. That's my point. Is I don't think that Kenshi has faster than light, and because they don't have faster than light, I'm under the impression that they have no way to communicate with the larger empire because all of these colonies are so far away from each other. They're meant to be self-sufficient. They're meant to be independent and self-sufficient, which is kind of like the return of my point. Sorry, I just whacked my own microphone. Yeah, seed ships. That's the idea. That's the idea. They were seeding the planet or the moon. They were seeding the moon. That's the thought process behind that. Oh, what is this? Cyber Beep fears neither man nor beast. He's got one robotic arm. Just a droid limit doesn't make you more powerful. Actually, if anything, it makes Darth Beep less powerful. This is what the pinnacle of power feels like. Cyber Darth Beep. Outstanding. I think the eyes isn't just for terraforming. I think it's also to push laser sails. Potentially. I mean, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Hard to say. A lot of good theories about it. But the thing is the First Empire, I imagine they're going to take a similar approach to, like, the way Bethesda does with, like, the Dwemer. Like, we're never really going to know. You know, we're never really going to know what's up. We can only speculate and make assumptions and all that stuff. And I think that's fine. I think that's part of the fun, you know? That's part of the whole game, despite some people getting mad about it, you know? But I think that's part of the game. Some people get frustrated with it, that they either want answers or they're mad that, you know, the answers that maybe some people provide aren't the ones that they like, but that's fine. I think that the speculation's part of it. I think that's fun. I think that it should be. I don't necessarily want, like, a clear-cut answer. I don't think I necessarily want a clear-cut answer. I like the vagueness of it all. I like being able to sit down and talk about, like, the various aspects and hear different points and all that stuff and have a civil discussion where it's, you know, oh, well, maybe they have this, or maybe they didn't have this, or why don't they, you know, do this? Like, I like that. That's part of it. That's part of it. Laser sails are fucking awesome. In my sci-fi project, they paved over the far side of the moon with solar panels to basically turn the moon into a giant disco ball to push laser sails. In CIS Lunar. That's cool. Hell yeah. Keeping it a little vague as an art form. Yeah, it's a good point of storytelling, right? Much like in our own real world history, Kenshi lore is up in the air, and a lot of it is reclaiming the lore that was lost to time. You know, a lot of it is reclamation. It's not even the creation of lore; it's reclamation of lore. You know, what was there? What is the story that was there? You know. And figuring it from that, and that's something that exists in our own real world. You know, we're constantly digging up our own past and trying to understand the you know, what happened in our own history. And I like that. I like that it's not just so clear cut. I like that there's room for interpretation. I like that there's room for discussion and dialogue. Like, I like having these conversations. You know. I much prefer having lore that encourages discussion and speculation rather than having everything laid out for me with no room for interpretation. Yeah, and also I think it's just bad writing if it is laid out for you. Like, that's leave a little room for the imagination, right? The Venge satellite must be in high orbit to still be in space, probably a geostationary one. Yeah, that's kind of the thought process, is that it's I think that the satellite is moving in such a way where it moves obviously with so the satellite is clearly a what is it? It's basically a giant magnifying glass. Like, it's a solar like a solar reflector. It's using a solar based laser. Like, it's using the light of the sun by Kenshi to, you know, burn away swaths. It's like a giant magnifying, and it's with magnifying glass, and it seems to be in orbit locked on locked on Venge, in the area of Venge. The real question is it, it's a stellazer? Yeah. I've never heard the term, but I believe you. You know, I think one thing that is clear is that the civilization that Kenshi was seeded by, the First Empire was started by, is at the bare minimum a Type 2 civilization on the Kardashev scale. Like, they've clearly figured out how to utilize all of the resources on a planet. They've clearly figured out how to utilize the natural energy or natural resources of their own sun. I don't think they're quite to, like, the period of, like, a Dyson sphere, but I do think that, like, they're clearly like a Type 2 civilization on the Kardashev scale. In order to have gotten as far, we are the heroes, and I said that's true. I am an amalgamation of everyone. True. I haven't been. I'm not even real. I haven't been here at all. I'm not even a real person. Here is what is it? I'm actually a VTuber. I'm a very very interesting VTuber. Type 2 isn't necessarily a Dyson swarm. I think Type 2 is just being able to utilize all of the energy of their own sun to power their structures. Like it's utilization of their own structures, of their own sun, of their own star. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Dyson sphere. It's just the ability to utilize their own sun as a source of energy. However, with that being said, you're probably right. It's probably like a 1.6. Like, I don't know. I don't think that they're utilizing their sun in some way, but I don't think they're taking full advantage of it. They don't have full control of it. 1.6, 1.7 is probably right there. He's a clanker, getting him into the copper mines. It's true. It's true. What am I doing? I'm headed in the completely wrong direction. Too busy talking about clankers. Yeah, I think 1.6, 1.7. Here was a VTuber made to look like a random dad from New York. That's what it is. That's what it is. My wife and kids, they're a lie. They're all a lie. It's all a ruse, everybody. It's a clever ruse. I'm actually just a figment of your imagination. I've been a VTuber the whole time. Are they just gonna stand here and watch their comrades get fucking devoured? What are we doing? Jesus. Kids, you have multiple? I have 2. Nope, I have twins. I have twins. I have 1 boy and 1 girl. I have a son and a daughter. The sea is AI shutting down since we caught him. That's true. That's true. I've suddenly became far quieter. It's true. No, actually, it's because I was trying to figure out what's going on with these fucking robots. I will name my son John the Second. My name is not John. Hell yeah! Listen, you gotta keep them on their toes. Not just your kids, but you gotta keep the people who are asking questions. Okay, one day that kid's gonna be grown, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, John the Second, is your dad named John?" You'd be like, "No, no, he's not." Just gotta throw them on their toes. But no, I have kids. Yeah, I have 2. I have 2. We're being shot? No, the thumping I hear is our Rancors stomping. Okay. How are you guys doing? Not bad. We're missing some right arms. Oh my god. I like how everyone's missing an arm. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you need to repair yourself up, man. What are you doing? Get it together. Get it together. He's very elusive. It's true. It's true. It's true. I know people actually named Junior, not their dad's name, and called by Junior. Legal first name Junior. That's stupid. I'm sorry. Apparently the rule of Darth Beep's Academy is that everyone has to have an Anakin arc. Yeah, that's part of it, right? That's part of it. I need to call oil control on you. It's true. True. And we gotta find Death Watch. Where is Death Watch? Where is Maul? We're gonna send when we find Death Watch. We're gonna send Beep in as an emissary, right? Because the goal is to recruit Maul and Savage. But if I have to butcher every single one of them, by God, I will do it, and I won't even feel bad about it. I won't even feel bad about it. Strange Outpost. I'm going to assume that's it. I know a guy named Brian the Third. His legal name is Brian the Third. First name, not even his last name. His name is Brian the Third Maloney. All right. All right, we're gonna go down to two times speed here because we're in unfamiliar territory. Saturday, have you woken up yet? Jesus Christ, still on blood loss. Takes forever to heal. Can you get this UI standalone? Unfortunately, I don't think so. I think it was custom made for the Project Cthulhu mod. I think it's part of it. I don't think you can. Deathwatch Bunker, Deathwatch Barracks. Okay, this is where the fun begins, everybody. That's right. That's right. All right, let's see what we're up against. They're going to be hostile pretty much immediately. Maul and Savage are going to be inside the bunker. Did I just dox that guy? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine. You shouldn't be doxing people, but I don't think anyone cares. I don't think anyone's gonna look them up. It's fine. it's fine. Nobody bother anybody. Deathwatch relationship is negative 100 to everybody. Yeah, I can see that now. We're gonna have to be real feckin' smart about this. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna form a firing squad. With Captain Shark at the front. Captain Shark right there. Vertica, you get back here. Perfect. Hero does not condone bothering people who are not affiliated with the stream, guys. Yeah, no. Don't do that. Everybody be nice. All right, we're gonna get the firing squad set up. Perfect. Saturday, we're gonna have to put you down, good buddy. Who's carrying you? I think it's Tip Bob. Tip Bob, put him down. Hopefully you don't end up in the stratosphere. They ended up in the stratosphere. Where is Saturday now? Hold on, let's find out, because that looks far away. That looks far away. Where'd they go? Are they back where they dropped the first time? I have no idea where they are. They hit the stratosphere for a second. They went fucking launching. Okay, well, there's somewhere. That looked like Skimmer's Realm. Yeah, that's... it did. I have no idea. Sat's gone airborne. Atmospheric re-entry vaporized them. They're gone now. We lost them. Oh, nope. There they are. Haha, they live. Somewhere over the Rancor. Literally. All right. Everybody has ammunition, right? I need to make sure before I send them to attack. Yeah. Ammo. Good. You guys are animals, so I don't think you actually require ammunition because of that. Yeah. No, you guys have animals. All right, so then we're going to set all of our gunners to attack. We're going to have them shoot at you. Jerquin, what are you doing? What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? Oh, he has no left arm. He can't shoot his gun. Awesome. All right. You guys head on in. Going in. We're going in. Jerquin's gonna fucking die, man. All right. Schrodinger's Rancor. Potentially alive, potentially dead. We just don't know. Everybody. Perfect. Don't you say Agnew at a time like this. Don't you say that right now. What is Ken? Hold on. And when we're about to go into a massive siege that may end up with people dead. I was about to ask who you got killed today, but it's happening now. It is probably happening now. Someone's gonna die here. There's no way that don't. Project Cthulhu has weathered me down. Someone's not making it out of this. There's no way. Okay. What Kenshi character are you most excited to see in Kenshi 2? Agnew? Yeah, no, Agnew is the right answer. You're correct. I know you were saying it for the question, but don't say Agnew's name right now. Not after what happened last time. No. Holla. You're killing me, Artemis. You're killing me. Why are you doing this to me? Hmm? Why have you done this? Why have you done this? Disarm all of them, these guys. Cthulhu difficulty spike is great. It's bad. Did Agnew die? Dude, Agnew was fighting. We were fighting the Jedi village. Oh, dude, Artemis, why are you doing this to me? Horse. You're killing me. You're killing me. Awful things. You're doing terrible things. Yeah, Agnew got fucking decapitated, basically. Insta kill. Insta kill. Was crushing it too. He was a badass, but yeah, no, it was bad. It was really bad. Artemis is very kindly, very ever so kindly naming off all of the individuals that have died in this run so far. Okay, our Rancors are unconscious. That's cool. That's cool. Fine, we're healing up now. Do we have a casualty count? Well, let's see. We have, don't forget about Dester and Burn. Yeah, we got Dester and Burn. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've lost at least 9 major characters so far. Oh, and Hondo, 10. That's Hondo. We lost Hondo. That's 10. Yeah, we've lost at least 10 named major characters. That's not even including the metric ton of battle droids that we've lost. Battle droids are basically like full-on cannon fodder in this mod. We use them to fill out the ranks. That's about it. But yeah, we've lost a lot. We've lost 10 named NPCs. 10 named NPCs. Real bad. Still less than half the dwarf incident. That's true. That's true. That's very true. It is less than half the dwarf incident. We lost enough battle droids to make a battalion of those same battle droids. It's true. We've lost a lot of battle droids, like an uncomfortable number of battle droids. Is Rey? No, Rey's in a coma still. Rey is still in a coma. Killed all named NPC runs. Yeah, literally. Blood spiders? Yeah. Jaquin, where are you at, man? What are you doing, man? Why are you just hanging out over here like a fucking goon? Oh, it's because your right arm is totaled. Why am I in a coma again? I'm cursed. You are, in fact, in a coma. You're also missing an arm. You're in a coma and you're missing an arm. Check some of these death launch guys. I doubt any of them spawn with any kind of electronics, any kind of stuff on, what is it, limbs on them, but, you know, you never know. You never know. You never know. Going to New Hampshire this weekend. Hell yeah, you have fun with that. You go to Massachusetts soon, I think. See what the situation is here in terms of loadout. What are we looking at? A handful of guys here. There's 3 there. 3 or 4. 3 there. Who knows how many? Take that armor. But I would take the armor. The problem is that it's the armor is conditioned. What is it? It's conditioned into the faction, so it's part of the Death Watch faction. So it will get me attacked. Who knows how many are in here? Hello. Deathwatch bodyguard. Am I cheesing right now? Is this cheesing? Kind of cheesing. Alright, well, we know there's at least that. Alright, let's move out. We're moving in. We're moving in. Everybody's going off hold. Let's see what we're fighting. We got blood spiders coming in. Blood spiders are coming in for the back, giving us backup. That's good. It'll draw some of them out of their huts. Draw some of them out of their huts. That's what we want. What we want. My arm is broken. Who's yelling their arm is broken? Is it one of our Jedi? Oh no, it's Jerquin just bitching that his arm is broken. Look at him, running floppily armed towards them. My arm is broken. His other arm is gone. Oh, by the way, I sent the files. Good night. Have a good night, Seth. I will. I'll check those out after the stream. Thank you for sending them. Much appreciated. I appreciate you popping in too. Have a good one, my friend. Have a good one. All right. Beep, do your thing. Cut him down. You're Beep, Darth Beep the Blender for a reason. Darth Beep the Blender for a reason. You will find 2 Mando armor sets in the keep. Hell yeah. Okay, that's good, because we can use those. These are jails. These are jails. These are good. We need prisoner cages, because I think we're going to beat up Maul and Savage Opress, throw them in a cage, and then forcibly recruit them that way. Hello. All right, we got some units up in here. And are they shooting out the windows? They are not. Put that man out of his misery. How's everybody else doing? They're actually not doing terrible. They're actually not doing terrible. Araru, you can do this. Our droidicas are kind of fodder, but that's okay. You need to pick up the pace. No. Stop with that force shit and just get in here and start hitting them. Oh my god. There we go. Jesus Christ, they're gunning them down. Sad is being eaten by a blood spider. That's unfortunate, and I don't think I can do anything to stop it. Not right now. I'm not in a position to. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. This will all be worth it if we get Savage and Maul. It'll all be worth it. What's Riku up to? Fighting blood spiders. Man, the blood spiders are proving to be almost as much of a problem as the damn Death Watch. Oh my god. Yeah, the blood spiders are proving to be even more difficult than Death Watch is. Beep is just blendering it up right now. Dude takes no prisoners. Dude takes no prisoners. Can't stop him. Honestly, though, as much as the blood spiders are annoying, they're actually giving us a bit of cover because we can't get grouped up on when they're also fighting blood spiders the entire time too. It's actually giving us a little bit of cover, which is cool. Yeah, Beep is just laying these guys out. They don't stand a fucking chance. They don't stand a chance. Tip Bob's over here, doing her best. Again, she's still learning. Her strength is also low. What is the... Oh, this is different. What's the blunt damage on this? 1.6. So 1.6 times 40. What's 1.6 times 40? I don't know how to do fucking math off the top of my head. It's gonna be like 70 something, right? So she needs a lot more strength in order to run this. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's head off over here. He's still being eaten alive? He is. I don't know who's doing it, though. I'm pretty sure it's, a blood spider doing it. Is he being actively eaten alive? Because it doesn't see it. Oh, no, he is. He is being eaten. Kill all these blood spiders. Kill them all. All right, Beep is doing what Beep does. It looks like our boys are moving right now. And what are you doing? Are you not using your gun? You have a gun. You should probably use your gun. Beware the small enemy spiders. Literally, these small skin spiders are gonna. I mean, these blood spiders are honestly, they're proving to be both helpful and a detriment right now. I feel like if we're gonna lose anybody, it's gonna be from somebody getting fucking eaten by blood spiders. Go save Python. Beep, heal her. What are you doing? Come on, there we go. Okay, Shark, same thing. Do first aid on Shark. Perfect. Jesus. Zenith, hop on that turret. Get up on that turret. we get up on that turret? Hell yeah. Get up on the turret. That's what we want right there. Shark, same thing. Get up on this turret. Yes! We control the enemy turrets now. We control the enemy turrets now. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Let me go grab her. Yeah, he runs over and just watches her bleed out slowly. That's what happens. That's what happens. We're going to have to pick up Araru, too. She's in rough shape. She'll survive a little bit longer, though, because she is force sensitive, so she has a bit bigger pool of health. Put her in this bed. And then we're going to kill this Deathwatch ghost, because fuck that guy. Fantastic. Alright, Araru, you need to get up into this bed here. Get on up here and run. Run as fast as you can. I'm sorry, Beep. Can you please kill this guy right here? You're supposed to be killing him. That's what we want, right there. Fantastic. Beep, heal yourself up. Araru, what are you doing? Oh, aimless? No, stop being aimless and go where I fucking told you to. How about that? Good to go. This guy's actually dead, right? Yeah, he's dead. That's what we want. We want him to be dead. We don't want a little dead. We don't want sort of dead. We don't want maybe kind of dead. We want dead. Full on dead, DED dead. All right. So Ray's unconscious, but that's fine. That's nothing new for him. Kang's seen better days. Kang has seen better days. She's running. She's running with all she's got. Getting into Deathwatch is going to be hard enough. These fucking blood spiders, man. There's hundreds of them. They're literally everywhere. They're literally everywhere. Oh my god. The sheer, like, number of them is honestly asinine. Are you chasing somebody? No, you need to stop that shit right now. You need to stop that shit right now. We're not chasing anybody. You need to get back here and get your head in the game. Beep's on first aid. I like how he just slowly snuck up from the back and killed him. Yeah, yep, had to be done. Had to be done. Kang's seen better days, but this is all going to benefit them in the long run. Through strength, I gain power. Exactly. Through power, our shackles are broken. Jesus Christ, Riku. You can put him down. That's fine. Put him down. He's going to launch into the stratosphere. We'll deal with that momentarily. Sunday is also being eaten alive. Cave. We discovered a cave? There's a cave. I don't know how we discovered a cave, but good to know. Which one of our guys is over here? I'm pretty sure that is where our Rancor just got fucking launched to. Nope, Jerquin. He's full on fleeing. What's he doing? Self-preservation. Oh, dude, I might have to kill Jerquin. I'm gonna be honest with you. His behavior this time has been absolutely ridiculous because I understand he has no arm, and I understand his other arm is broken. But he's been doing nothing but whining and bitching about it. And then he just runs around and flees all the time. I don't know. I don't know if Darth Beep is willing to accept these excuses from him. I don't know. I don't know if Beep is willing to accept these excuses. All right, Kang, where are you at? Yeah, take some medkits from Deathwatch. Shitty ones, but that's fine. You got to admire the fight. He's got the fight, and you got to admire it. He's giving it his best go. He's got the fight. He's got the fight. Replace him with Mandalorian Deathwatch. I mean, yeah. No, we're gonna be replacing a lot of people, I imagine, because we'll give you that. That'll do. Beep, kill this man. Kill him dead. Make him die. There we go. We haven't even gotten into the actual fort yet. How are Meridian Zenith doing? Oh, they're doing great. They're doing fucking great. What's Brax up doing? Brax has seen better days, but honestly, he's put up a fight. He's fighting. He's fighting. Have we found the big boys yet? I stepped out to make tea. That's know that? No, we haven't even gotten into the actual base yet. The blood spiders are the big problem here. It's not even the Mandalorians. Not even Death Watch. It's the blood spiders. There's hundreds of them. We're getting assaulted by literally hundreds of blood spiders. I think we've gotten 6 or 7 bands roaming like this. I bet you're glad you brought gunners now. Yeah, no, for sure. I am, in fact, glad that I brought the gunners now. Kang is in a rough shape. All right. Beep and Riku, you guys are going to head up. You guys are gonna head up. Head on up, you two. We're gonna like poke our head in and see if we can see Maul and Savage. All right, what's it looking like? So we've got a couple guys down here. We've got a good number of guys in here, and then I imagine they're up top on the top floor, right? They're up here, right? Overlord, Wraith. Are they not even here? Because I'll fucking lose it. You need to replace 25% of your entire force. I mean, fair. Are they not even here? Someone lied to me. Who told me they were here? Someone told me they were in the Burning Forest with Death Watch. Have I been fibbed? Oh my god. I think I've been lied to. Overlord is... Oh, no, there he is. There he is. Okay. Savaggio Press. He is a beefy-looking dude. He's a scary-looking guy. He's a scary-looking guy. But I want him. I likes him, and I wants him. All right. And Maul is around here somewhere, too, then. We saw Savage. Where's Maul? Is he down here? Seen him yet? He's here somewhere. Trying to get a good idea of where he is, so I can plan how we're going to do this, because there's a lot of Mandalorians in here, a lot of Death Watch in here, and we're being currently eaten and massacred outside. And you know, I'd like to have a good inkling as to what the hell I'm doing. He got eaten by spiders. I don't want to believe that's true. I don't want to believe that's true, since he's stronger than Oppress, and Oppress is still alive. Also, like, these guys seem to have a pretty good idea of what they're doing here. I don't know if they'd fall to spiders like that. Not really putting up a fight down here. Draw Savaggio Press out into the open so I can beat his ass and then forcibly recruit him. Yeah, you ain't got no arm, and now you're dead. How that happens. See how that works? Alright, Brax, what are you up to? You have a health kit? He did. Oh my god, man, we burned through so much health, like so many health kits. We have burned through so many health kits, it's not even funny. Maul lost his legs again. Beep's gotta get back out here. We gotta... Veronica's dead. Yeah, that's not surprising. Alright, how are we doing generally speaking? Heading this way. Aroshi's healing up. Riku and Beep, we're gonna clear out these buildings first. I want to make sure there's no surprises. Want to make sure there's no surprises if we can help it. Kill those guys. Kill the blood spiders. Put them all down. Put them all down. Yeah, these spiders are gnarly, man. They're just ripping these guys asunder. They don't stand a chance. God. My God. There. Tip Up, how are you doing? She is in also rough shape. Kang, I need you to get up here as well. Ray's doing stuff. That's fun. That's fun. Meridian and Zenith are they're just killing. I feel like they're having a grand old time. They're just up here plugging away. Can't stop them now. Captain Shark is unconscious, but doing, you know, he's fine. He'll be fine. All right. Jesus Christ. Oh, Riku, I did not tell you to stay in here. I'm pretty sure I told you to do the opposite of that. Pretty sure I told you to do the opposite of that, but that's fine. Oh, she's stuck. That's why. There we go. It's alright. We can get more droidicas. It's not the end of the world. We're trying to draw out Savage. No. You don't go upstairs. They come down to you. They come down to you. Just discovered your channel. Kenshi's my all-time favorite game, and I was losing hope on Kenshi 2, but you have rejuvenated my hope and love for the game. I am very happy to hear that. Listen, Kenshi 2's coming. It's coming. I promise you it's coming. I promise. It's gonna take time, but it's coming. Things are happening. Things are happening. You just gotta have faith. It's gonna work out. It's gonna be good. Goddamn, that's a really good carbine. We're gonna take that because we're gonna give that to one of the guys downstairs. Saturday died. Starvation was eaten alive. Okay, we lost a Rancor. Not ideal, obviously, but these things happen. These things do happen. I expected it to happen. I just couldn't afford to deal with it at the moment. There's so many corpses. There's honestly too many corpses. There is entirely too many dead bodies down here. Saturday's been eaten alive, yeah. Big shock on that. We're down to Rancor. You ain't got no leg. How does that feel to know that you ain't got no leg? Oh, no, we're just trying to get Savage Press down here. That's all we want. That's all we want. Oh shit, you want beep? You got to get up here and start healing. Stop lying, there's never enough. Come on, Beep. Come on, buddy. There you go. Gotta heal up our boys. Give them a chance. Kang needs to get up here and go to sleep. Yeah. Heal up Brax. Very good, very good. He's getting some skills. He's getting some skills. His levels are increasing, which is good. Well, they are. My guys are getting some good levels out of this, which is kind of the main like focus of this, was that I needed them to get some levels. There are so many bodies right now, though, that things are like my frame rate is just shit. There's so many bodies. The dark side will preserve me. Something better preserve you. Jaquin's literally just like, yeah, Jaquin's way down here now. He's literally just fleeing. He's just fleeing. On full panic mode. Pitiful. Pitiful stuff. Pitiful stuff. And then again, Zenith and Meridian are just down here doing their thing. Just doing their thing. You need to repair yourself. There we go. All right. Another droidic is dead. We'll repair him. No big deal. Again, not my biggest concern right now. That's a non-Sith response, Hero. You mean the fact that my frame rate's gone to shit because there's too many bodies? It's more of an investigative response, I think, or something along those lines. I don't know if I'd say it's a non-Sith response. I think that's a bit critical. Why you say this? Why you say these things to me? Oh my god, the sheer number of fucking blood spiders is astronomical. Okay, we're gonna take this carbine and we're gonna give you, because you've been a good boy, we're gonna give you a better carbine. We're gonna give you this LK90 carbine, and it's gonna be fucking phenomenal. All right, and we're gonna give Meridian one as well. They're earning their what is it? Their pardon for their crimes, and these should fire a hell of a lot faster. Yeah, 0.32 to 1.4 second reload time on this. And then this one actually has a 1.2 reload. Fantastic. I'm a very nice person, trust hero. I said trust. I trust you. I'm trusting. Yeah, making these guys into gunnery units was a smart move. Smart move for sure. Oh my god, look at him just dropping kicks. My guy's moving. I'm sorry, what the fuck are these? Order of Revan? Oh my god, there's more. I wasn't prepared to deal with an Order of Revan issue. Hopefully that's not going to be a long-term thing. Worst case, I mean, I guess if I have to kill Revan, I'll kill Revan, but it wasn't on my list of things to do today. Just don't forget about Agnew. They were always the best gunner. I know. I know. They were. They were always the best gunner. All right, these two are down there holding the line. The rest of our guys are sleeping, and they're actually almost up and back in fighting shape, which is good. At least Brax and them are, so they can almost get back to work. Revan would be like 5,000 years old by the Clone Wars. Oh, yeah, he'd be old as shit. He'd be old as hell. My dude would be old as hell. That's part of it. Beep, cut them down. Darth Beep the Blender. Do your thing. Look at that. The bodies are starting to fall in slow motion because the game's, you know, antiquated physics engine can't even keep up. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? I think Riku went up a floor, didn't she? Oh, no, she didn't. That's good. Good. You two, get up there. Kill that overlord. Take him down. Riku, you're on duty. Just start murdering people. Disney tried pitching Darth Talon to Mandalorian, and the writers were like, she won't be born for another 3 centuries. Mando Exile was good, not the best. I mean, he was okay. He was okay. I'm genuinely amazed it hasn't popped out. It hasn't pooped out. I'm shocked that the engine is holding firm with the amount of corpses I have on the screen right now. Yeah. Decent stats, not equipped to fight a Jedi of Darth. A Force user of Darth Beep's quality of his caliber. This is the Mytel Reich Blade. Hello. We're gonna take that as a trophy. Overlord's armor. That's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Sucks that it's green. Not a huge green fan, but that's fine. I am more interested in dealing with Savage, but in order to get to Savage and not have our shit completely rocked, I want to take out these small ad mobs. I say small ad mobs. They're fucking Death Watch. Recruit the Overlord? I can't. He's dead. I killed him outright. Beep blendered his ass. Turned it. Killed him immediately. Just ran him through. Fully ran him through. Okay, Riku is up here. She is up here. She should not be up here. It was not the plan. I'm pretty sure it was not the plan. Where is Savage? He was up here, and now I don't see him. I like how this fort is literally just a direct copy of the one that Agnew was in. He had good stats. He did have good stats. It's true. He did have good stats. Okay, Savage does not appear to be up here right now. I sense weakness. Is that Savage? Did he run down? Savage Press, the man himself. Okay. We're gonna send, what's his stats? 92. Yeah, we're gonna send Riku after him because I actually worry that Beep might blender him. Oh, no, Beep's going for it. He's going for it. Oh no, Beep's just doing what Beep does. Beep's just doing what Beep does. Killing everything. Doing forced chokes on this guy, apparently. Alright, so Beep is taking care of the ad mobs well. Riku duels Savage. Okay. Now I will show you the true nature of the Force. I don't think you will. I'm pretty sure you're getting your ass kicked, Savage. Pretty sure Riku is turning you into... Oh, fuck! She cut his leg off. Well... Find one good Mando that you don't kill. Dude, she cut off Savage Opress's leg. Everyone must have an Anakin moment. Well, yeah, she cut off his leg. She cut off his leg. I mean, it's fine. We'll replace it. It's not the end of the world. We haven't gotten Maul yet. We just fought Savage Opress. We're going to recruit him, but we cut off his leg. Unintentionally. Yeah, that wasn't part of the... It wasn't part of the plan. But yeah, we cut off his leg. He does get to keep one. You know, that's the thing. You're right. He does get to keep one. Beep, yeah, I mean, Beep would have blendered him then. So I'm kind of glad that he didn't fight Beep. This shitty little staff. We're just gonna remove that. You don't need that. Ah, Cthulhu. Sorry, bud. Riku to Savage. Yeah. He's got this custom model, though. He looks really fucking cool. He looks really fucking cool. I have yet to see Maul. I'm wondering if Maul is in this cave down here. Jerquin, since you're going to be absolutely fucking useless in this fight, I'm going to have you run to this cave. That's what you're going to do. You're going to run over to this cave so I can see who owns it. How are you two doing? Killing it. Python, she's alive and shooting. And it looks like the rest of them are pretty good. All right. Wake on up, everybody. Beep, you're gonna hold because we're gonna recruit him. He's just crippled. I should be able to recruit him. I saw dialogue for it. We should be able to recruit him. I mean, if not, I'll just fucking kill him outright. But I do hope to kill. I was hoping to recruit him, so we'll see what happens with that. But I do remember seeing dialogue packages when I was, messing around the FCS, creating custom dialogue for Darth Beep. I do remember seeing dialogue packages for recruiting him, so should be a thing. These two are just going hog wild out there, man. Hero, I will beep you if you fail to replace your Quinn with a Death Watch. I will try my best. Here, we'll find a Death Watch to replace him right now. Gotta find one that's not missing a limb. That's Wraith. Now you suck. Bloodguard. You didn't suck, but you're dying. Not Jesus fuck, man. These guys got real messed up. Here, we'll first aid you. Alright, he's in a recovery coma. We're gonna pick his ass up, throw him in a cage. What we doing on the rest of this? How we doing on the rest? Oh, not bad. We're not doing bad. Our guys are getting some really good training. Like, as shitty as this is... Oh, shit. No! Python! No! Python is actively being eaten alive. Sunday, my man, Sunday the man with a plan. Let's, gonna immediately knock out my Rancor. Okay. Python, you were supposed to be sleeping. Why are you not sleeping? Pick you up. You were supposed to be sleeping, you fool. Picking people up and putting them in a new cage can often reset their recruit options. Interesting. We'll give that a go. We'll give that a go. I'm gonna put Python in the bed up here. And then it looks like Brax and all them are still out here fighting. They're doing fine though. They're doing fine. Shark is still recovering. Ray's still recovering. Eon is still recovering. I mean, by and large, we didn't really lose anybody. Who owns this? Crazed Exiles. Interesting. Interesting. Crazed Exiles, huh? Well, we'll run over and deal with that in a minute. Yeah, Jerquin's gonna get fucking. He's gonna die. I have no hope for him. Yeah. Bring everyone inside to recover. Well, so Shark is sleeping in one of the beds over here. Shark and Ray and Ann are sleeping over here, and they're surrounded by corpses. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They're probably fine. They're probably fine. All right. Is there any of these guys that are still potentially recruitable, or did we do the big oof to all of them? Oof. See what we can get. Careful you don't own that cage. That's true. That's true. I could pick it though, and then go from there. Here, Brax, go pick this guy up. You sleepy in there now. Keep a beep away. Yeah, so I'm going to unlock the cage, and then I'm gonna send Brack and Araru up here to fight this man. Have the two of them go at it with him. I don't want to beep anywhere near Savage. He'll do awful things to Savage. Put him on block. Here, put this guy in there. Fantastic. All right. We unlocked it. They are here. Destroy them. That's true. We are. They are here. Riku did awful things to Savage as well. That's true. We took his legs off. Keep poking him with sticks until he agrees to our terms. Just keep poking him with sticks, guys. Eventually, he'll agree to our terms and conditions. That's the answer. Media has taught me anything. It's poke him with sticks. And eventually, they'll agree to our terms and conditions. All right, we're going to have to kidnap him and bring him back to the base, I think. I think we're going to have to do this the long way. No big deal. We'll have Beat pick him up. I don't know if we're going to be able to recruit out of these cages. Oh, yeah, you can recruit out of these cages. So is Savage just not recruitable? Because I saw the dialogue packages indicating that he is recruitable. So is he not? Interesting. Checking any news? No. Power Struggle and Death Watch. Yeah, I'm and that one we can't recruit. Are we not able to recruit some of these guys? Interesting stuff. Well, he's unconscious, so there's that. Okay, how are we looking? Rest of our units. Python is... Why are you up and moving? Dude, I don't know how many times I have to tell this bitch to stay put. I don't know how many times I have to say verbatim, don't fucking move. It must be the cage. Have you recruited him before? Is that something that you've done before? Is anyone here have experience recruiting Maul and Savage? Is that a thing that anybody here has experience doing? I thought she is on hold. She ran out there anyway. I don't understand what she's doing. She's being a dipshit. Kang's unconscious for what reason? Ew, he's actually in really bad shape. Not I. Interesting. Interesting. Again, I saw the dialogue package in there, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it's in there, but it doesn't work at the moment. I have no idea. I remember seeing it. I remember seeing the dialogue package, so now I'm like, meh, what do? Everybody get over here. Who are we fighting now? Oh, blood spiders. Okay, more blood spiders. Kill the blood spiders. Alright, everybody get inside. Everybody heal up. Jesus. The Bugmaster for real, that's what Kenshi is. This has been an absolute fucking mess. This I mean, like, this hasn't been terrible in terms of like the fight, but like the fucking spiders, man. There's so many spiders. Too many spiders. Too many spiders. Too many. I don't like how many spiders are here. Entirely too many. Entirely too many spiders. Good old Burning Forest, aka Spider Town. Yeah. Burning Forest has almost as bad a lag as the fuck. Oh, there it is. Deathwatch armor, dyeable. Bingo. That's the stuff right there, baby. Dyeable Deathwatch armor. That's what we wanted, baby. You have funny voices. Sometimes. Sometimes. Bingo, bango, let's go, baby. That's the stuff, the good stuff right there. Donald approves. It's a safe. I do like a safe. Pick the safe, peep. Yeah, it's got to be the cage. That's the only thing I could think of too. Is it's got to be the cage. Maybe if I turn him in at a CIS facility, it won't be a problem. All right, Kang, you need to lay down. You need to lay down. You're all messed up, good buddy. Who else needs to lay down? Shark is not bad. Python. Python needs to go to sleep. You need to go nappy naps. Python needs to go nappy naps. Oh my fucking Christ, man. Beep, blender this man. Oh, Jerquin made it back. Look at that. My dude didn't even die. He didn't even die. Absolutely ridiculous. Fucking toady, man. Absolutely ridiculous. All that. Any rumblings within the Deathwatch ranks? Seems calm, but you know how these things go. Bring Jerquin back to take the armor and gun, then kill him. That's kind of where I'm at. He's a fucking coward, and that's kind of where I'm at. I'm very very disappointed in his behavior. You have failed me for the last time. You don't deserve to be one of us. You don't deserve to be one of us. Jerquin and his cowardice will have him outcast everyone. Indeed. You have failed me for the last time, Jerquin. Did he look in the cave? He went to the cave. They're filled with crazed exiles, but that was what he did in response to his cowardice. I mean, like, he shouldn't have been in that situation in the first place. His brothers and sisters in arms, his comrades, okay? Those of everyone else was actively fighting and dying and being wounded, fighting against the onslaught of Deathwatch and blood spiders, and this cowardly son of a bitch ran off on his own like a coward, screaming that his arms were broken. A true Sith, a true warrior in Beep's entourage would have fought with his head until the fight was over. There's no way in hell. Unacceptable. Beep is going to, There it is. He decapped him. Beep just swung around and decapped him. Gone. Gone. Beep just decapped him. Swung right around. 360 decap. 360 decap. It's over. Goodbye, fool. That's what he gets. That's what he gets for leaving his comrades. That is what he gets. All right, now I'm going to look up the Savage Opress mod for just a minute. The mod that adds Maul and Savage Opress, because I want to know if they are recruitable, because I know there's a start where you start as them, but I could have swore that they were recruitable, and based on my dialogue packages when I was looking at the FCS, they should be recruitable. But I want to know if I'm wasting my time here. Because if so, I'll drop him right now and have Beep turn him into putty. You know, we'll just have Beep do what Beep does. We'll wipe out another enemy. A little disappointing because I was hoping to add him to our ranks, but you know, that's fine. We'll make do with what we got to do. Where are they? Gotta dig through real fast. Hold on. Where you at? Nope. Nope. There you are. They're recruitable at the hub. Oh. Well, what the fuck? So apparently there's a version of them that's recruitable at the hub. But I can't go to the hub because the hub is controlled by... Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, apparently that's a thing. Good to know. A little frustrating, actually. I don't think... I feel like that doesn't make sense. Hold on. There's got to be... I think maybe the 2.0 changes that. Hold on, because that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all. Where's my 2.0 update? Because I think that one actually requires it as a submod, which means it probably utilizes that. Project Cthulhu reworked. Does this one... It doesn't require it? No. No, shit. Okay, so apparently there's a recruitable version of Maul and Savage at the hub, I guess. Allegedly. Allegedly. Wipes out the hub just for 2 peoples. I mean, I've done more for less. I've done more for less. Shadow Troopers, Droidicas, Dark Jedis, yada yada. I'm just double checking to see if maybe there's changes that I'm unaware of. I don't think so, though. No. Let me just double check the Star Wars mod. I think I might not be able to know. I think based on everything that I have here, I may not be able to view that. I guess last ditch effort, Google it. Last ditch effort, Google it. Project Cthulhu recruits Savage and Maul. Yeah, the hub. They're in the hub. Clone Wars era conversion mod. Yeah, okay, yeah, they're in the hub. They're in the hub. So we're gonna have to go to the hubs. All right, so I guess after we leave the Burning Forest, we're gonna make our way to the hub, and then we're gonna fucking butcher the hub, and we're gonna kill everybody there. We're gonna take Savage, and we're gonna take Maul, and we're gonna do that. But I am gonna take this Savage because I'm going to turn him in for money because you know that's what you do. But before I do any of that, I'm going to let my guys heal up, and then we're gonna move out. And we're going to move out. Oh, shit. Meridian needs to heal. Get in there and heal up. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So there's 2 of them, I guess. According to everything I've seen, they should be at the hub. Like I said, I'm gonna bring. I think it's an issue with one of the mods that I have causing. So like they run Death Watch, and then another mod that I have adds them to the hub. It's the Zabrak update mod. Adds them to the hub as recruitable NPCs. And I think instead of like moving them, it makes a second one, which is really stupid. But what are you gonna do? You know. But it makes sense that I wouldn't have noticed it because I've never been in the hub. Because the first episode, when I almost went to the hub, we got attacked by by the Mandalorian clan there, and yeah, we got attacked by the Mandalorian clan, and also the hub is under control of the Galactic Republic, so there's clone troopers there. But there shouldn't be that many clone troopers there, and we're kind of a force to be reckoned with. We just butchered Death Watch. So I think we'll be okay. I think we'll just you know, do what we do, which is, you know, usually genocide at this point. At this point, it's usually genocide. Darth Beep doesn't play. Darth Beep ain't playing. Yeah, and our guys got some decent levels. They got some decent levels out of this. Kang is still running behind, but you know, what are you gonna do? But like Brax, he got some solid levels out of this for sure. So did Dorado and Tip Top. So once we're at full strength again, we'll be okay. Yeah. There's a slave market south of you. You can turn them in there. Interesting. But if I head south, it's going to that's going to not, like, that's going to be in the exact opposite direction of where we're headed. We could go to Katun City, which is the former capital, I guess. Or Morn. No, we can't go to Morn. Morn's controlled by the Adventurers League. I think I also want to check out this forest cave. It's run by Crazed Exile, Dark Exiles. Actually, never mind. There's probably nothing there to deal with right now. I'm sure there's a Jedi that has a bounty on them, but that's not my prime directive right now. Not my prime focus. We're not that far from the hub, too. We should be able to get there pretty quick. And Civilian Recruitment Center, I'm assuming that is for... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we should be able to get to the hub in no time at all. No time at all. We'll walk in there, we'll kill everybody, it'll be great, ha, yada yada, you know. Hey, you're dead, you're dead, and then, you know, we go from there. It's all good. Alright, Beep, go pick this ancient safe. Maybe we'll find an arm in there for Kang. Could buy arms in Katun. That's true, we could run to Katun real fast to buy some arms. Mandalorian armor, that's the other thing we wanted, was Mando armor. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cool. Cool. Look at all these long vibro axes. I don't want any. That's what we wanted right there. That's the good stuff right there. That's the good stuff. Disruptors. Sweet succulent disruptors. Okay. I think Meridian's using one that's subpar right now. He's using carbine, yeah. These use power cell ammunition. Okay, so we're gonna need a different type of ammunition for those, but good to know we have them. Good to know that we have them. You almost left all that. I didn't almost leave all that. We haven't almost left yet. I did not. Slanders, lies and slanders. Lies and slanders. I just hadn't gotten around to searching everything yet. I'm hoping that I might find an arm for one of our guys. Did this dude really just come in here and lay down? He did, didn't he? He just came in here and was like, we're gonna go to sleep. Is he a corpse? Oh, no, there he is. Dang, just unload into Kang, why don't you? That's fine. Everybody else is just standing here. Don't even help him. Don't even help him. That's fine. Just fucking unload into Kang. Kang, heal yourself up. What are you doing? The guy had no idea what was happening today. He's stoned out of his mind and just went time for bed. Literally, he just walked on past. He was like, hey, guys. Didn't even realize that they were all bodies or, you know, the enemy. Lays down, and then it dawns on him. Stun baton? No, I'll pass. Pass on the stun baton. Nope. I think our chances of finding a limb here are getting smaller and smaller. The only thing I even really care about is finding a limb right now. Man, I love this new paint we got, but we gotta do something about it. It's dripping. It's like, ah, that's blood. That's blood. That's all blood. No, no, no. That's blood. Outstanding. My guy's just living in another planet right now. Literally. Could make a decent sidearm. I suppose. I suppose we could give some of our guys stun batons. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Mandalorian Mark 1. Mandalorian Mark 2. Will they fit as sidearms? Do they fit in the sidearm slot? They do. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll give it to Zenith and Meridian. There are two strongest in terms of that, so they can use those as sidearms. They'll just bludgeon people to death. When all else fails, when the guns stop firing, people stop resisting. They whip out the stun batons. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. All right. What do I'm smart, guys. Trust me. Listen. These are ideas. They're ideas. I respect them. The ideas. They're Shark, why are you not laying down? Go the fuck to sleep, man. Oh my god. I'm just trying to get these guys to heal up so that we can get the hell out of here. Guy's just crawling away. Okay. Just go one arm on him. There you go. There you go. Show him who's boss. There you go. Stop resisting. Surrender and die. Let it happen. Let it happen. Seriously, we got more? Oh my god. Allied reinforcements on the way to Fort Beep. Oh, Rogue Droid Legion is coming towards us. I see. All right, well, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They'll be fine, probably. Yeah. Yeah, they'll be fine. Probably fine. I need to set... Beep, get over here and finish this guy. He's clearly beyond Kang's current skill level. My god. Blood spiders, more fools. At a certain point, we may just have to say fuck it, because every time we start to get healed up, some shit like this happens. At a certain point, we might just need to say fuck it. Yeah. All right, let's get the hell out of Dodge. I think we've sat around enough. Oh, you know what it is? We need to pick up Python here. Who else is moving slow? Kang's got a bad leg. What is happening right now? Riku, pick up Python. Okay. Everybody, and I mean this, everybody needs to get the hell out of here. We need to get all of our shit together and just fucking flee. All right? Not because we're scared, but because I'm sick and tired of blood spiders, okay? Frankly, I'm over them. Who's being eaten right now? Who's yelling stop, please? Is it a Mandalorian? Oh, it is. It's Death Watch. Some guy from Death Watch is being eaten alive. Ha ha! I ain't even mad. That's hilarious. Ray's hobbling along. Ray's doing his thing. It's fine. We're gonna lose Sunday, unfortunately. I can't go back and get him. Most unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll replace them. It's fine. Why is Sunday yelling? Yeah, I'm not even. By the time I even tried to get over there, he'd be gone. There's nothing I can do. He's gone, and he's dead. There it is. Okay. Well, most unfortunate, but it does spare us from having to deal with that afterwards. Let's get the hell out of here. Wait, I thought we picked up Ray. Sorry. Ray. Pick up Ray. Someone pick up Ray. How are we moving in terms of speed right now? Could be faster, that's for sure. Damn blood spiders. We did lose quite a bit, but we made it through and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Solid victory was achieved in the grand scheme of things. Oh my fucking god, I'm so sick of blood spiders. I never want to see another blood spider ever again. I'm so over them. They're worse than the swamp. They're worse than the damn swamp. All in all, not bad. Not half bad. We are going to have to find someone to replace Jerquin, though, because he had an unfortunate incident that ended with his head no longer being attached to his shoulders. But that's what he gets for being a little bitch. That's what he gets. Shouldn't have ran. Shouldn't have ran. Left his comrades to fight off a horde of blood spiders and Death Watch soldiers. Look at the frame rate almost immediately improve upon getting out of there. Isn't that fucking asinine? Oh my god. Look at the frame rate just immediately improve. Yeah, he shouldn't have been a little bitch. I don't know what to tell him. Don't know what to tell him. He should not have been a little bitch. And a Trando to be best friends with Beep. I don't know if Beep would stomach a Trandoshan. He's got deep-seated issues with the Trandoshans. He's got deep-seated issues with the Trandoshans. Who owns this place? Smugglers? Beef. Leaving his brothers, sisters, and Dark Lord in danger because he was in pain like the others weren't dealing with the same thing. Literally, we're being shot and bit and eaten and fucking hit with stun batons and all other manner of nonsense. And he runs off because, oh, my arms are broken. Absolutely ridiculous. The sheer amount of shame. The audacity. The nerve. The nerve. Smuggler's hideout, huh? Interesting. Who ran off? Jerquin did. Jerquin did. That off-world vendor has lightsabers. Off-world vendor? Where? The smugglers here? Coming over here. Because I'm pretty sure we might be enemies with them. Yeah, okay, all right. We'll have Beep run on over. Savage alive? Yeah, Savage is alive. Okay, just making sure. Cringe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ran off. It was cringe. It was just shit. Jerquin ran off. So Beep took his armor, took his weapons, threw them in a bag, and then did a 360 no-scope on his head. Just fucking decapped him. Fully just decapitated him. I heard you're in possession of rare off-world stuff. Show me. Interesting. Ooh, old Republic lightsabers worth 2 million fucking cats. Oh, wow. Wow, these are really cool. These look really fucking cool. These are expensive, too. Jesus. I can... Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, wow. Steal them from upstairs. Ooh, that's an idea. Beep is also a droid. It's true. It's true. Beep is also a droid. Nope. Hold on. Figure this out. Nope. What is this? What helmets is this? Hold on. Hidden helmets? Bone helmet, hidden. Oh, those are cool. That way you can still see your character. Pick these locks. Hell yes, dude. Oh my god. Ninja, you're an absolute fucking genius. You're an absolute genius, you mad lad. You beautiful bastard. You absolute beautiful bastard. I will be taking all of these. Thank you. Fucking payday. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is happening. Give our comrades some real fucking weapons. Just a few lightsabers, don't mind us. Surely you won't miss them. Literally, Beep just walks out with an entire satchel full of them. He's just like, no, I came in with this stuff. I totally paid for these. I totally paid for them. I totally paid for them. $22 million worth of lightsabers. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I totally paid for these. RIS blueprint. What the fuck, dude? What is this? The IRS is the armor. I think our holy shit. Ringed lightsaber? Specialist rifle. Actually, we'll take that and give that to Python. Hold on, we're just gonna don't look at the man behind the curtain. I don't have any of these things. I haven't taken anything. RIS armor equals good shit. I believe you. I believe you. Only composite is better. Interesting, interesting. We're learning things. We're learning things. Fucking boop, boop. I'm assuming there's even more in this cabinet here, but this guy's here. Part of me is almost like, do I just fucking flatten this guy real fast and take his shit? Like, Beep doesn't care. What does Beep care? What does Beep care? He's a Sith Lord. You gonna tell me that Beep can't have this stuff? I don't know. There's nothing stopping us, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. No, because it can regen. I mean, if you keep them alive. Yeah, but we have the recipes to make them ourselves now. His inventory resets. Damn. Well, we got no red ones. We got no red ones. That's the thing. We got no red lightsabers, right? Kind of. We've only got yellow and all that stuff. We have no red ones. We got no red ones out of that. Oh, man. I suppose. Although, hold on. Question. Well, I'm certain he that yes, he probably goes to bed, and then his people here probably all. You know, let's stick around till nighttime. Let's stick around till nighttime. We're gonna wait for nighttime to come, and while we're waiting for nighttime to come, does anybody have any lore questions? Okay, play it safe versus risking it for the biscuit if the biscuit's even there. Indeed, he has a dual red one. He has dual red ones. Wait for the reset. Indeed, then loot him. Send in an assassin, have him knock him out, then loot him. I don't think I have anybody that has high enough assassination skill. Yeah, I have to actually train my assassins to be actual assassins. Right now they're assassins in name only. Tell us about the Red Rebellion while we wait. Okay, so the Red Rebellion. Basically, what happened was during the Year of the Harvest, which is an interesting concept because the Year of the Harvest indicates that either Kenshi's timeline, like what they consider a year and how time flows, I mean, like, use their lightsaber. How time flows could be considered different because typically harvest is a season, not a year, right? Unless it's like a metaphorical thing, right? Like the year of the boar, the year of the harvest, the year of the moon, that kind of thing. That's also possible. How you guys doing? Dying? You're not dying. You're fine. You guys are fine. Everybody shut up. So anyway, year of the harvest occurs, and unfortunately, a massive famine hits, and the harvest doesn't go nearly as well. In addition to that, a lot of the food was coming from the south too, and what happened was the Shek at the time started raiding caravans, Band of Bones, Krall's Chosen, and all that. We don't know who the factions themselves were, but we know that there was Shek raiders that were raiding the caravans that were supposed to be delivering supplies to the city. So the already dwindling food supply, the already dwindling shortage of supply, got even worse. And in response to that, from the Traders Guild, yeah. In response to the dwindling food supply and the shortage of everything, can beep maybe? Hold on. I have an idea. It's a splendiferous idea. Is there nothing in this cabinet? Oh no, it's empty. But this one, ooh, this one is not. So they started raiding caravans, right? And there we go. That's what we wanted. That's that good shit right there. That's what that is. That's that good shit. Hell yeah. Purple. Oh my god, dude, these are cool as hell. Cool as hell. Hold on. I'm cherry picking a little bit right now, but that's just because I want specifically the red ones. Really, really cool. Really cool. And I'll take purple too. Purple's also acceptable. I would take that. I would take purple. Purple is acceptable. Fantastic. Top shelf stuff, baby. That's what that is. Top shelf. Top shelf. Okay, so the Traders Guild starts. The nobles start hoarding supply, right? They start hoarding supply, and they're living in the lap of luxury, right? So not only are they hoarding supply, but they're also just like fragrantly, like showing everybody they're still living in the lap of luxury while their people actively starve around them, right? Which is annoying because the people were relying on the Traders Guild to help fix this thing. So. They rebel. So the peasants start full on revolt. It wasn't just the peasants, the merchant class. Everybody starts a full on fucking revolt. Blood in the streets. They're dragging nobles out. It's the whole thing, and it gets so bad. It gets so bad that they end up actually dragging Emperor Anzai, the emperor at the time, out into the streets and killing him. Now, this whole thing, in my opinion, seemed like it was orchestrated by the Traders Guild, including the death of Emperor Anzai, specifically so that Longan and the nobles could put an idiot like Tengu on the throne, so that way the position of emperor would no longer be a position of authority and would instead become a figurehead position where they have ceremonial power, but they don't really have any actual authority. The shogunate, or in this case Longan, head of the Traders Guild, has the actual power. It was all in my opinion, it was all a strategic move by the Traders Guild to consolidate power and put an idiot on the throne. Okay, yeah, hell yeah. We got stuff, guys. We got stuff, and I'm happy with the stuff we got. A little beep boop over there, a little beep boop. Little Jawa nomad beep boop over there. Hell yeah. God, I can't wait for you to dig into this in a full-on lore video. Gonna be great stuff. Yeah, I'll end up making a full video about the Red Rebellion, although there's only so much that I can discuss. Oh, they must have gotten inside the base. They must have gone inside the base. Interesting. Yeah, they got in. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. Actually, no, these guys are in the towers outside. Wow, must be a real fight happening on over there. I'm afraid to jump back, though, because if I do, it's going to, cause issues. Yeah, interesting. Well, that's fine. Again, you know, absolute worst case, if we lose the droids that are at the base, we can always get more. They're replenishable. Beep doesn't give a fuck about those things. Separatist holdout assault moving to... Wow, there's another one. Oh my god, just assault after assault. You know what's really fucked up? I actually turned down the frequency of raids on this playthrough. Like, after I set up my base, after that first episode, I turned it down. A full history of the UC might make a better video. How it was, how it is now, what's the future might be, that kind of thing. I'm actually working on something similar to that. I've talked about it before, about like the historical comparisons to like real world history and Kenshi's history and stuff. And I'm actually working on a full documentary series, a full documentary video that's going to be like an hour and a half long. Like right now, we'll put it this way. My usual videos are about 10 to 20 minutes, and they usually, on paper, the script is usually like 3 to 6 pages, give or take. So 10 to 20 minutes for 3 to 6 pages, right? The script I have written for this documentary is 29 pages. So it's going to be long. It's going to be real fucking long. But it breaks down every facet of Kenshi's history and compares it to our own. The exact historical comparisons. I'm using real books that I've read, real citations of sources, all that stuff where I'm talking about it. Full-on comparisons of like the hierarchy, the structure, comparisons of our history to theirs, the various cultures that they're all based on, and then using all of that to create a timeline for Kenshi's future and all of that stuff. So, but it's literally like, it's going to be an hour plus video. It's going to be the longest video I've ever made. It's also going to probably take a long time to make, but the podcast has proved to me that I could sit to listen to you and Pato talk about Kenshi for literal hours if you were willing to. I mean, the podcast we're doing it every 2 weeks. The plan is that if it picks up and ends up getting more traction and stuff like that, we'll start increasing the frequency of the pod. Right now we do it every 2 weeks because that's what works best for our schedules and all of that. But the hope is that we can increase the frequency even more to eventually just doing it every week. But that takes time to get to. Okay, so these old Republic lightsabers are fucking awesome, dude. Plus 12 with an easy 2.0 cutting damage, 110 armor pen. I mean, dude, we're all gonna be blenders. We're gonna be blenders for days. We're breeding an army of blenders. An army of blenders. Fucking fantastic. We just dropped that. Hey, pick that shit back up. What are you doing? What do you mean you can't pick that up? Pick it up. Yeah, we're making an army of Sith blenders. It's all, and they don't weigh 32 kilograms. Yeah, that's fucking oof. 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 These things are fucking awesome. Two-handed. You had a two-handed, right? I'm debating if I should just give you guys... I think the Sith Assassins, we're still going to give you guys the double-bladed. So I'll give you the old double-bladed ones. Just because I want to stay on theme with that. And then you have the one right now. We'll keep you with the one right now. With the one-handed right now. But we will end up giving you this double-bladed as well. But we'll keep you with the one-handed because you've only got one armor now. Okay. So here, I'm going to go to bed in like an hour, so I'm probably going to stop commenting as much. Sorry. No, you're good. You're good. Totally good. We now have a lightsaber for all those who apply to Beep Sith Academy for Extraordinary Bastard, guys. Indeed, we're ready. Everyone's got it. You get a lightsaber, and you get a lightsaber. Everyone gets a lightsaber. All right, let's head up to the Smuggler's Bar where we can rest up. We'll head up to the Smuggler's Bar. We'll rest up for the eve. Or we'll end up fucking killing everybody, because that seems to be what ends up happening. Every time I go anywhere, I can't have any kinds of nice things. It's fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. So we're going to head on up there and see what happens. Some have been repurposed. Indeed. 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 Who are you? Oh, those are just Garu. Yes, I'm excited to see, like, the sea of red lightsabers erupt here in a couple of minutes. It's gonna be badass. You guys are gonna look real good. And now we've got awesome armor, too. I mean, dude, we're rolling in it. We're rolling in it, baby. Yeah, we need food. We need food really bad. That's the other thing right now. We're going up to the smuggler's bar for 2 things. We need to rest up and get food. Hey, look, more blood spiders. The bane of my current existence. Those are. That's what those little bastards are, yes. What are they fighting? Who's the poor sap that's getting chewed on? Oh, a Tusken Raider? Nah, fuck him. Fuck him. Yeah, we need food, for sure. Hey, look, Jawas. Probably getting eaten. You got hydroponics yet? No, because I don't plan on making food at the base. We rely exclusively on what is it? We rely pretty much exclusively on fucking meat from bone dogs and whatnot. Meat from bone dogs. Hey, there's a lightsaber. Shh, don't mind. There's blood on your pants. Don't know what happened. Yeah, literally. Don't mind all these blood, guys. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. I do think it's cool that these old Republic lightsabers are kind of dimmer. Like they're dimmer. It kind of. I mean, the red lightsabers don't look nearly as good. They kind of look pink, but what are you gonna do? You know. But they are dimmer, which is an interesting way to show that they're old. Is that the actual blade themselves are dimmer? Interesting idea. An interesting idea indeed. All right, who's starving? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're getting near starvation territory for some of our people here. Ayan, in particular, is in real bad shape. But that's fine. We're going to come on up here. We're going to go into this bar. And all is going to be well. Starving like Marvin, man. Starving like Marvin. Yes, RIS blueprints. Love that. All these lightsabers. All these lightsabers. Let me save it too. I haven't saved in quite the while. Quite the while. In quite the while. Perfect. Alright, Beep, do your thing. Go on in. Super battle droid is dead. Okay, so some of the droids back at the base have died. Again, to be expected. You know, what are you going to do? I wish I could tell you where the bartender was. I would like to buy food from them, but I can't fucking see them because they're being mauled. Mercenary. That's a mercenary. Yeah, I wish I could tell you where the bartender is, but I can't. Who did it? Why are we shooting people? Why are we doing that? What is the purpose here? Why are we shooting people? They're all hungry as hell, and they just started blasting. Okay, well, this is what's happening, I guess. Violence begets violence, I suppose. Violence begets violence. Again, wasn't the intention, but I knew this was gonna happen. This always happens. Why does this always happen? I don't know, but it does. But it really, really does. Get a mercenary to replace the dude that Beep fired, let's say. Yeah, he fired him. That's what it was. He fired him. You're fired. You did say they were more... Yeah, I did. I did say that was likely going to happen. I did say that. I did. Sweet Jesus. All right, well, we're just going to start stealing food, I guess. What else can we fit in here? Not much, not much. Need to rearrange a little bit. Deep also is carrying this rifle for some reason. Oh my god. What a mess. This whole thing is a mess. This whole thing is a giant fucking mess. It's fine. It's fine. This is happening. Deep, go ahead and walk on outside for a second. We're just gonna put this on right now. We're gonna put this on, let all of our guys eat up. Yes, yes, yummy food. Yes, Ian, eat up. Oh, he can't because his inventory is full. Got that shoddy blaster in there. I see. Now eat up. Dude, what the fuck are you doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is why you're starving, because you're stupid. This is why you're starving. You're decapitated. I mean, fired. Yeah, it had to be done. Had to be done. We're just normal guys, just dudes being dudes. Just dudes being dudes in here. That's all this is. It's just dudes being dudes. It's not Sith coming in and slaughtering everyone because, you know, they looked at us. They looked at us mildly. It's fine. They're just gray flayers anyway. Who fucking cares? Who cares? They're just gray flayers. Civilian mercenary guild. They're not hostile towards me. Oh my god, we can't go anywhere. We can't go anywhere. Why do they do this? We literally can't go anywhere. My god. Beep, why do you do this, man? Why does everywhere you go end in death? And these guys are playing target practice with fucking beak things. And they're doing good. This is why we never go out with you anymore here. Literally. Oh my god. You have the Separatists. Do I have the Separatists? I mean, honestly, do I? How long until they turn on us? Until this becomes a genocide run? Why does it always become a genocide run? You know what's really fucked up? You know what the worst part about this is? When I play Kenshi solo, not on stream, it never ends in a genocide run. I don't have this issue when I'm not on stream. I don't know why this happens. I don't know why this happens. Utterly ridiculous. Every time. We can't take these people anywhere. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The dark side will preserve me. Something better preserve you, because Jesus. Kenshi has a built-in system to know when players are a content creator, and when they're making content, it just makes shit happen to give viewers something fun. That's what it is. It's the byproduct of the it's the plot algorithm is what it is. You do hire alcoholics and insane people. Touché. I will be ready to fight again. Well, we gotta deal with that. Beak things are food. I mean, we have plenty of food now. Like we'll be fine. Put these fucking droids down. Can't have them healing people up. If they heal them up, then it's just they're gonna if they heal up, they're gonna get up, and that's not something we want. Enemies with the mercenary guild now. Just enemies with everybody. Why not? Oh my god. Dwarves run all over again. We're just enemies with everybody. Ridiculous. Okay. Python. We'll put Python in this bed here. And Beep needs to trade. Because I'm pretty sure Beep actually has a weapon for her that is like hella good. Hella good. Yeah, yeah, that rifle right there. That's what we want. Take this thing, this blaster rifle. It's 5.7 with 132 or 150 with 5.2. Yeah, which is way better in every way. Way better in every way. Every way. Every conceivable fucking way. Plus, you have an insane man leading you that thinks he's a skeleton. He's insane and condones his men to be insane. That's true. That's true. That's true. Beep is kind of a madman. He is kind of an absolute madman. Especially our Beep. I feel like our Beep is a cut above the rest in terms of his depravity. In terms of his depravity, I do feel he is a bit above the rest. Well, now that we've killed pretty much everybody, civilians. Oh my god, dude, we're enemies with the civilians. We're enemies with the classification of people, civilians. God, this has gone to this is a whole thing. We're enemies with the civilians. If you're alive and not in Beep's faction, fuck you, apparently. Pato, dude, things just go from bad to worse. We've somehow managed to become enemies with the civilians and the mercenary guilds. Everybody is our enemy. Everybody is the enemy. Being enemies with civilians is uncivil. I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore. Oh, my body and brain. Okay. We need a Steam achievement, Darth Beepus, make enemies with every faction. Apparently, Beep said he wanted to be the strongest, and he took that quite literally because he's going to fucking drop everybody that gets in his way. Everybody that gets in his way. Okay. I find it funny that you're enemies with everyone, and yet I'm friendly with most. Again, the thing that kills me about this, okay? The thing that kills me about this is that when I play Kenshi not on stream, I never have this problem. I don't end up enemies with every faction. It's fucking wild. I don't know why this happens to me on stream specifically. It does not happen any other time. It's only on stream. It's ridiculous. Okay, well, I guess we're on to our next adventure, which is going to the hub to recruit Savage Opress and Darth Maul, because we're going to need all the help we can get, because we're about to get fucking lampooned by every faction available. Big fan, by the way, Pat. If you love your content. Yeah, dude. Pato's the man. Pato's the man. The man with the man with the plan. The man with the plan. Pato's my boy. My boy. We're in a bromance. I'll admit it. I don't know if Pato's willing to admit it, but we're in a bromance. We're there. True. True. Big, beautiful, bald bromance. Can't hide from it, Pato. Can't hide from it. Bald brothers unite. That's right. That's right, baby. That's right. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're headed to the hub now. And then I think after we do what I already know is going to be an absolute massacre of the hub, because why wouldn't it be a massacre of the hub? That's kind of what we do on this channel. Apparently, we just have fucking live streams where it ends in genocide all the time. Pato, would you elect Hero president of your country? Would you, Pato? You tell. Come on. Would you elect me president? Would you? It's good to have a theme. Yeah, the theme is that if Hero does a live stream, it's going to end in genocide. That's the fucking thing. Apparently. Yeah. Oh, our gunnery units are getting real fucked up. That's okay. That's okay. They're replaceable. They don't matter. They're replaceable. I'm so nonchalantly unconcerned about it. He then leaves the stream immediately. Probably. My boy probably had to head off to work. Like 5:30, 6:30 in the morning there. can't believe we're just enemies with everybody. We're just enemies with everybody. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. Civilian Mercenaries Guild enemies. It's fine. Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, I would. Look how well he's treating civilians in this playthrough. It's true. I'm treating them with much respect and care. They've never been treated this well before. They've never been treated this well before. Never ever. Never ever. Ah, fuck. I was hoping we could avoid them. Guess not. Killing some Mandalorians now. Killing some Mandalorians. Clan Nihom. Nihom. Kill them all. Fine. Still better treatment conditions than the UC, given their civvies, and cannons. Indeed. That is not untrue. The game detects whether or not you have a skeleton repair bed and then adjusts accordingly. That's what it is. That's what it is. They realized that I didn't have a skeleton repair bed, and they were like, now's the time. Go, go, go. Gotta go to work now anyway. See you later, folks. See you later, Pedo. See you later, buddy. Thank you for popping in, as always, comrade. All right, we're going to go to the hub. We're going to massacre everybody. And, you know, because that's again, that's what we do. That's the theme. That's the theme. The theme is every run is a genocide run. It's fine. Raru, come on. Stop screwing around. Who's that? Oh, that's a random Jedi Master. A lone Jedi Master. You know what that means? Darth Beep. Well, they're dead. So much for being a Jedi Master, huh? Master this, bitch. Master of this, bitch. Funny. It's funny. Beeping commencing. Beeping's over. It's done. The beeping happened. It's done. It happened. The beeping happened. Oh, look. It happened again. It happened again. Okay. We're almost to the hub. Continue our arduous journey to find our Zabrak companions. I also like how this run originally started as, I'm going to make a small strike team. And then I said, I'm going to make a larger faction, but it's going to be mostly gunners with two Sith, I mean. And then it became, Beep's going to open a Sith Academy, and I'm going to have a couple of Sith assassins, but still have a good split between gunners and assassins. And now it's just leaning more towards, no, we're just Sith now. We're just Sith now. That's just what we are. We're just the Sith now. Oh, God, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It took me longer to type than it took for Beep to beep that beeping beeper. Indeed. Indeed it did. Indeed it did. Beep doesn't mess around. It's quick. It's quick. He's quick. He's quick. All playthroughs inevitably return to swarm tactics. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, isn't it? Yeah. All playthroughs inevitably turn into let's kill everybody. It's fine. It's fine. I think Beep's lightsaber is still actually way better than the other Old Republic ones because, yeah, his is a 4.0 cutting blade. Okay, 4.0 cutting damage. The other one, the red one, that one's only a 2.0. Yeah, his is still way fucking better. Priceless, in fact. Priceless. Still twice as good. That's crazy. Logical, is it? Logical to hack into Hero's Kenshi save and make everything 1,000 times harder? That's what it is. It's Logic's fault. Logic did it. When all else fails, blame Logic. Logic did it. I think Logic did it. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. I was there, I did the math, and the math says it. The math lines up. It all lines up. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not even Canadian. I was asking to do it, blame me. Why are you people doing this to me? It's alright. It's alright, I forgive all of you. I'm a forgiving man, I forgive all of you. Just know that I'm bald, and it's probably because of you. Alright, we're almost to the hub where the massacre will commence. And then we'll go from there. We'll go from there. I'm going to have our guys parked just outside the hub, and I'm going to try and have one of us run inside to see if we can grab Savage and Maul before we do this. Putting words in my mouth. Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can grab and recruit them before things go ass up. Oh man. Okay. All right. I'm so nervous about this. I'm not even nervous because like I'm like, it's gonna be difficult. This whole episode has been dedicated to one purpose: find Savage and Maul. Recruit Savage and Maul. And yeah, that's not going very well. That's not going very well. All right, let's they might be at the bar. They might be at the bar. We've had literally one goal this whole episode, and it's just been repeat one thing after another. All right. And Yimon is in here. That's just one guy. Oh no, it's a Mandalorian separate Mandalorian bounty hunter. Oh shit, Maul's in there. Maul's in there. Okay. Alright, Maul is in there. Alright, I am friend of Beep civilians. Alright. Beep, you're gonna be extra sneaky, my guy. You're gonna go in there while carrying the body of his brother and recruit him, and also recruit his brother. I don't know, do the best Beep impression that you can. I don't think I have a Beep impression. I don't think I can get my voice to that range. I imagine Beep has a very high-pitched voice. Not like squeaky, but like nasally, like insectoid, you know what I'm saying? Very nasally. Alright, Beep, you're a sneaky boy. Alright, things are going well so far. Beep is the beepiest. We're gonna wait for the Adventurers League to sneak on by. We're gonna put Beep on passive. So hopefully things don't erupt. We're gonna wait for this to happen. We can do this. Are they gonna move? Come on, go inside. There we go, you rat bastard. There we go. Alright, we're in. We're in the bar. We are in the bar. Is that him? That's Maul. Maul. Beep's just gonna casually come on through. He's passive. No one's here. He's not here to fight with nobody. He's not here to bother nobody. He's just Beep doing Beep things. May I take a seat while holding the body of your brother? Alright, Maul is here. Separatist refugees. Interesting. He's wanted by the Separatists. I find that interesting, too. Alright, now we gotta figure out how to recruit him. He has scout legs. That's cool. May I offer you a clone of your brother in trying times? Indeed. That is a really unique looking Twi'lek. God damn. That's cool. Maul's model, what we can see, looks fantastic. Yeah, I'm sure he looks really good. I wish I could talk to him. Beep is just he's just beeping around. Don't worry about him. Don't you worry about him. Beep's just beeping around. He's doing beep stuff. What brings you in the company? The Sith wage a bloody war across the quadrant, and you do nothing. Stay here drinking. Come with us and help us. Noble Padawan. Okay, well, you're gonna end up becoming a Sith. I don't know what you think you were going to do today, but you're incorrect. You were a Sith now. You were a Sith now. So I don't know what you think you were, but you are a Sith now. You think that you weren't, but now you are. Got blocked too. What does she have? The blade of Qui-Gon's Padawan. Wait, what? The blade of Qui-Gon's Padawan. So Obi-Wan's blade? What? I don't fucking. I have no idea. That wasn't on my 2026 bingo card. My horoscope got it wrong. It's true. True. You came here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the blade of Obi-Wan, right? Like that's what that is, right? Like I don't know. Which doesn't make any sense because I already have Obi-Wan's blade. So I guess I'm confused. Okay. So now that we've established that he thought he was people. All right, so now that we've established that we can't grab them all this way, we're going to have to grab them all the other way. The more difficult way. The way that I wasn't really intending on grabbing Maul. But I don't think we have a choice. We're going to have to do this the hard way. So. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to have to do this the hard way. That's the vibes I'm getting. Oh, she has a custom model, too. She's not wearing armor. This is just what she looks like. Say what? Interesting. Interesting. I love that the manufacturers of lightsabers are the different forms of lightsaber combat. Yeah, I thought that was really, really cool. I thought that was really cool, too. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Ceresu, Shicho, Jakai. Yeah, Shein, really cool. Not to be confused with the Blade of Frontiers. Indeed. Okay, so now I'm confused about this whole Maul thing because he's supposed to be recruitable from here. That actually says it directly in the mod page. No, I guess I'm confused about that. I have no idea. Maybe we can forcibly recruit him. Whatever, it's fine. Everybody inside. We're going on a massacre. This is happening. We're already here. Damage is already done. Everybody inside. Everybody inside. It's that time again, everybody. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. You, and you. All of you guys get on up here. Everybody hold your position. We're going to have Python hop right there. Fantastic. Ray, you have one arm, so you're going to stand over here. Captain Shark. And so it begins. And Meridian and Zenith. All right, combat has begun. Sunbaton, beat thy asses. So Jusmond, we go places and we don't actually get what we want, or if anyone has a problem with us, we just kill everyone. Yeah. Maybe it's because you're allied with the Separatists. It might be. It might be. It also could be... There's an issue that I'm having on this particular playthrough where characters that are supposed to be recruitable for some reason are not recruitable. I'll give you an example like Ruka and stuff like that. It's actually a byproduct of the start mod that I used. Apparently, it's a well-known glitch with the start mod that I used. The beep start, where certain NPCs are non-recruitable. I don't really understand it, but... You know, what are you going to do? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Combat has begun, all right. Bow stabs and shit. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Start gunning. Start gunning. You not have a gun anymore? What the fuck? Ew. Beep needs to go give you a gun. My dude doesn't have a gun. That's fine. That's fine. Not gonna matter soon anyway. Beep's doing what Beep does, turning everyone to putty. How's this this new Padawan doing? How's she doing? She's doing. She's doing. Yeah. Use the Force. Kill everyone. Why not? That's apparently what we do on this channel. We just fucking murder everybody. Embrace it. Oh, God. She's a natural. It's true. It's true. She's a natural. She's killing it. She's killing it. She's absolutely crushing it. What are a couple Jedi? They're corpses. That's what they are. It's fine. For lore reasons, you can't recruit him because you're a separatist. Indeed. Although we are probably going to kidnap him because, for lore reasons. Cut them down. Cut them down. No amount of clones can stop me now. Kill them all. Kill them all. I'm gonna go attack him, and I'm gonna knock him the fuck out, and then we're gonna go from there, I guess. Oh, get up. Fight me! We have your brother. Fight me! Come on, man. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I was worried Beep was gonna blender him for a second. I was genuinely worried that Beep was about to blender him for a second. Almost dead. Almost dead. I have no idea. He survived a direct confrontation with Darth Beep. That in and of itself is impressive. Very impressive. Some of those victims on the first floor have backpacks. That's true. That's true, they do. We could take those backpacks. I'm sure some people could use them. You could use a backpack. Yeah, Sith with backpacks. We love Sith with backpacks. Hell yeah, take those. You need those. Yeah. Sith backpacks. Backpacks and Sith. You're a Trandoshan? Yeah, now you're dead. We don't like dirty Trandoshans around here. No, we don't. Pathetic worm. Exactly. Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. Alright, so now Riku's carrying Darth Maul. Wow, this is, Yep. Things are happening. Python's left arm is totally destroyed. Totally destroyed that. Yep. Did they cut the arm off? Yeah, it's just really bad. It's just really destroyed. Okay. Okay, boss. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, that guy's dead. Okay, well, this has been absolutely stunning. Per usual, everything ends in genocide. I don't know. Oh, man. Yeah, this has been transformative. Okay, I'm going to you know, these guys look badass actually standing like that. Look at them. Oof. Look beasts. Damn shame. Damn shame. Okay, I'm going to save it. I think I'm going to call it here tonight. I'm getting quite tired. We'll pick this up on what day is today? Monday? Yeah. Okay, so we'll pick this up on Wednesday. I am not streaming tomorrow night. Just letting everybody know. I am taking tomorrow off. I have D&D, so I'll be playing D&D tomorrow night instead because I, have obligations to that. So no streaming tomorrow, but I will be back on Wednesday. So, okay. Thank you guys for popping in. As always, it is much appreciated. Your continued support is always helpful. I will, yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. As for streaming D&D, I can't do this one because we're almost 2 years into the campaign, but maybe next time I might. Maybe I might. Yeah, so, as always, guys, it's much appreciated. Remember, use your powers for good instead of evil. Make a difference in somebody's life. And, I guess in Kenshi, all directions lead south, and all of Hero's dreams end in genocide. I don't know why. I really don't know why. It wasn't the intention, but here we are. I just wanted to wipe out the Republic, but apparently I'm just wiping out everybody. It's only a matter of time until I end up becoming enemies with the Separatists too. I have no idea. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not in denial at all. It's fine. Beep is a menace, man. Darth Beep is a menace. Oy vey. All right, guys. I will see you on Wednesday. Have a good night.